There you go. I can hear you now.
You can hear me?
Yeah. I don't know. My guess is that I think what happened was that maybe it was somehow still connected to the Zoom call that we were on. I don't know. It's probably just not connecting this way.
I love you, Key Lime. I
Gotta
love you
see
very
what
much.
Discord is saying about this guy. My
I was
Discord?
hanging out with I was hanging out with Coach and everybody. Well, it was amazing. You did a really good job, babe. I mean, not that I doubted you would. I'm just,
I'm so glad everyone's telling me, and in my mind, I'm very, very hard on myself, you guys. I'm gonna be real. I'm not saying I don't think I won, but like in my mind, I'm just like I'm consistently like, gosh, I should have said this. I wish I said that. I wish I had more time. And so it's like it's everyone telling me after like, no, you did very well. It's just kind of like, all right, good. I always do that to myself though, every single time. Even with the Sneeko
also
debate, I was like that.
the YouTube comments favored you immensely. It was like there was a poll at one point. It was like 70% you, basically.
That's good. I don't really take. I mean, maybe in this case I would. I was gonna say polls is they just vote whoever they like more, but maybe in this case I would because I hear this guy like this channel always has like a decent amount of like neo Nazis and stuff in his chat. So if there's a favor towards me in his chat, then it probably was for a good reason. Someone said to check the Discord. Let me see. Hold on.
Also, this guy is a serious weirdo, in many ways. So
I didn't know anything about him before that. Here, let's someone
yeah,
send in Discord. It says right here, possible connection between YouTuber Jean-Francois Grippy, whatever, and
yeah,
Jeffrey
that's it.
Epstein. It says right here, Jean-Francois, whatever, JF, who's an alleged white nationalist. He's a white nationalist? Wait, wasn't he talking about like brown people being
No,
bombed
he
more by
was
white
saying that
people?
white people are better at war and the brown people suck at it. That's what he said.
Oh, I thought he was saying it like an emotional sense, like,
No, he's
oh,
saying
we do this
when
to
brown people wage war, they like are horrible at it. That's what he's saying.
I thought, okay, I totally misheard that. My bad. Anyways, it
He
says
is
right
so white.
here, who's an alleged white nationalist has admitted to having relationships with mentally
Yeah,
retarded
Ryan came up at one
girls.
point and talked about him and how he refused to debate Ryan a couple years back, and that he's a serious like fucking like he's vile in
I
every way.
didn't know any of this. I really didn't. I had no idea. I mean, whatever. That's not what we were debating about. So, but still, that's crazy.
Yeah, but you're gonna take back your offer to have coffee with him, right?
That, yeah, for sure.
Okay, thank you.
maybe I won't do that anymore.
Yeah, baby.
Thanks for the super chat. Oh, first off, thanks for the membership, Hillel Cohen, and thanks for the super chat, Dog's Domain. What does Norman Finkelstein get wrong in your opinion? Yeah, not speaking at normal pace. That's what he gets wrong. How about that?
Oh my, dude, you do 3 times speed for him, and it's still slow. I'm not joking.
No, he gets a lot of stuff wrong. I'd have to. He does a lot of emotional based arguments too, and he exaggerates his claims where he says, "No, I don't criticize the Palestinians using what you call terrorism because they have been going through an occupation." Like that's how he debates. It's so stupid. He's not that good of a debater. I don't know why people even go with that.
Because he's a Jew with Holocaust survivor.
That's exactly it. Yeah, if he was just another Arab making the exact same claims, nobody would care. It says right here, personal life. Garepi was the defendant in a guardianship lawsuit over a 19-year-old he was claiming as his fiance. A doctor said had this woman had autism and the social and mental maturity of a 10 or 11-year-old. What the fuck?
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, sorry, Legend, my bad. What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, man? Where are you from?
California.
Oh no, I mean originally, where are you from?
California. I was born in Los Angeles.
What is your ethnicity?
Oh, my ethnicity? Italian, Spanish, Mexican mostly.
Oh, you Italian, Mexican, and what?
Italian, Spanish,
Spanish?
Mexican.
Oh, Italian, Mexican. Oh, okay. Why do you have the lion sun behind you?
I support the Iranian people.
Oh, you support them?
Yes.
Oh, nice, man. Nice. And who's that guy? Who's that Indian guy behind you? Who's
Indian
that?
guy? Holy shit. You think he's
Yeah,
Indian?
the guy with the. Oh, he's Mexican. Where is he from?
Better than an upgrade. No, I was just kidding. He's the king of Somaliland. He's a very, very, very close friend of mine, and he's promised me some real estate in Somaliland once it goes through.
Oh, a king is in Somaliland. Oh, I see. Okay, I thought he was Indian for a second.
Remember?
Indian?
So fucked up.
He looks Indian. Yeah, he looks like one of the Bollywood characters.
No, he doesn't.
Just say he looks Pakistani, and then you'll really piss him off.
Just so you know, the guy, that face is the person above you on the panel right now.
Oh damn, man. Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
Wait, you're king of Somalia?
Yeah, Somaliland.
No way, bro.
One
King
day,
of
maybe
Somaliland.
Somalia. Maybe one day Somalia. We'll see.
No, I don't want Somalia. Somaliland's all mine. You should come visit. We have great tourist attractions. I'll roll out the red carpet for you.
For sure I will come, man.
Yeah, you got to stop in my homeland first, New Delhi.
Yeah, I will do that.
Yeah, you should. It's a very clean place. You'll love it. It's very clean, very sanitary.
Do you guys eat rice and
Yes.
bananas there?
We eat rice and bananas. That's all. Right now, that's about all I can eat. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah. So let me get on to something more important, and I'll get back to you, Legend. Just one second. You
Okay.
sound. I thought
But
maybe you
before
would
I
have
can
like
say what
a.
you eat,
1 second. I thought you were gonna sound like because you're swollen. Is it gone down? Is it better? Or
It's not really. Today's the worst day of the swelling, and it should get better starting tomorrow.
You
But I'm
sound
certainly
normal.
I'm not. I don't sound like I don't feel like I'm talking normal.
You sound pretty normal for what I saw.
Thank you. I'll turn on my camera tomorrow, maybe when I'm a little less swollen.
Sure. Well, congratulations. You're past it.
Mazel.
Yeah, thank you.
well, man, I think so I want to say two things. I think you need to take the sun and lion flag because the king has unfollowed the Netanyahu and Trump.
Yeah, that's not true. Actually, that was debunked like 5 seconds after people posted it.
Oh, so the king still follows them?
I have no idea if he did or didn't before or not, but he literally didn't. There was a statement released like nobody unfollowed anyone. So, and also even if he did, what the fuck's that got to do with the Iranian people? I support them regardless. You think I only support them because some person is following someone on social media? Like, is that your standard?
I don't know. I mean, someone said that means like some Iranians told me that means he's not. You don't want to be a king anymore.
I don't support the Iranian people because other Iranians support a guy. Okay, I support them regardless if I like that guy or not. I don't know what your standard is, but I don't have my standard based off of social media. But maybe you do. I don't know.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So, what do you think about the ceasefire? Is it gonna continue, or what's gonna happen?
I think ceasefires almost always fail when you go about with terrorist organizations. So no, I don't think it'll continue, and I hope it does not. I hope we get back to bombing the shit out of this regime.
Oh, damn, man. Yeah, for sure.
Anything else?
So what do you think about the Spain? If you're from Spain, what do you think of Spain? What do you think about Spain?
What about Spain, dude?
I mean, what do you think about your country?
My country is America. I'm an American. I'm not Spanish.
Oh, I say, what is your authenticity? You say,
yes, my ethnicity. That's true, but that's not my country. I'm an American. My loyalty is to America, not to any other foreign country. Not Israel, not Spain, not Italy. America. I'm an American, dude. And you know what? Maybe America would be doing better. Maybe America would be doing better if more people fucking realize that, and we didn't get all these fucking Islamists coming into our country that have no loyalty, and not just no loyalty to this country, they don't assimilate, and on top of that, I'm sorry, what?
I said, hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, great. We agree. And then they also just they don't assimilate.
You look American, man.
Like I am American.
I know. Like you look like you're one of those. Like you born there, right? You born in America.
Yes, I said it. I'm born in Los
Oh,
Angeles,
you
California.
born there? Oh, you born in California? Damn. Where is like both your parents? Like both of your parents are
He's,
like
by the way,
American?
just so you know,
Oh,
he's married to the girl down below me. The
oh,
girl
damn.
Danielle down below me, that's his wife. So I don't think he's interested.
For real.
Oh, that's your wife? Damn, man.
The one down below.
That's-
Now, if you look at me, legend,
Yeah.
I updated my picture for you.
Who is? Oh, is that his dad?
That's me.
Is that your dad?
That's me.
Oh, that's. Are you his dad?
No, namaste.
All right, I'm gonna move on from this guy. I think this guy actually has like a mental condition, and I just think it's rude to continue to talk.
Namaste, legend. Namaste.
Thanks for the super chats. Hold on, I feel like I missed one before this. No, I saw that one. Okay, so thanks for the super chat. Mifodi, whatever. Constant pivoting to Epstein on every debate is official cult. How about we name the faith? Here are a few options. Epsteinism. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like the faith of people that do that. The Jeffritarians. I like that one. The Order of St. Jeffrey. I like Jeffritarians. Maybe Epsteinism. I like that too. The Steven, thanks for the super chat. Nick, WYR. Get dinner with LeBron or get 500,000. Oh, would you rather? Sorry. Would you rather get dinner with LeBron or get $500,000? $500,000. I would.
What the? Who would choose to? Okay.
Because
someone who has billions of dollars. So
oh yeah, that's true.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, sure, true. I mean,
The question effectively is, do you think dinner with LeBron is worth spending $500,000? Effectively, that's the same question, and no, I don't. I'm not a LeBron hater, but I wouldn't spend $500,000 again unless I was Elon Musk rich and $500,000 was effectively like $1 to me. Okay, maybe, but you know, it's not worth it.
If LeBron would have to pay me, the king of Somaliland, to go to dinner with him. See, Nick, I could be your dad. Look at my new picture.
Now, can you show us an AI one?
hold on. There's a comment I have to address. Chicago Ayado. Nick, want to see my messages with your wife? LOL. Send him
Sure.
right now, please. Send him.
Sure.
Send him. I want to see them right now, please.
Wait, Saeed,
Hurry
I
up.
was just about to. Oh, there he is.
Hurry up, dude. I want to see that.
Why is that other chat the super chat and we're just the regular chat? How
No,
come we're not
because
super?
on
What's
YouTube,
up?
there's literally
What's up?
something called super chat where they spend
Oh.
money and it turns it into like
Yo,
a
Nick,
bigger block with the color. Shut the fuck! I'm speaking, dude.
I got 5 minutes, bro. I gotta sleep.
Don't care. Anyways, so super chat it's like a bigger box, and so it's different colors depending, I think, on how much they spend. I actually don't really know what the colors are, but they're different colors. That's why I say thanks for the super chat.
Got it.
Hey, wait, Chicago, whatever, with the chat with my wife. Why'd you run away? Where'd you go? I wanted to see the DMs. Probably does
Yo,
have
what
something
up?
that's like AI or something, but still, I want to see it. Yes, go ahead.
Bro, I like the flag behind you, the Iranian one.
Oh, thank you.
Boom, boom, Tel Aviv.
You want a boom boom Tel Aviv, or you want a boom boom Tel Avivians?
No, this new song says boom, boom, Tel Aviv, boom,
Yeah, no,
boom,
I've heard of it.
boom, Tel Aviv. You heard it? I like this song.
I mean, not really. It's not even because it's talking about Tel Aviv. It's just not really that catchy of a song,
Because Tel Aviv, boom, boom, boom.
I guess. I talk with people in Tel Aviv all the time and FaceTime them. It looks fine.
No, bro, Fox News, put the news.
Yeah,
They
it's
put the
fine.
news.
No,
Tel
there's
Aviv,
definitely there's
broken
definitely
down.
okay, relax, dude. Okay, relax, third worlder. So
Why
yes,
why you so
oh my
hostile?
god, Jesus fucking Christ. I just want to answer you. So yeah, there's been strikes on Tel Aviv, but like this idea of like it's been boom boomed, like what do you mean by that? Just like there's been strikes on it? Yeah, that's true.
No, what I mean, yeah, Iranian are going to send the boom, boom, boom to the Lebanese side.
I thought
On
they
the
just
Tel
do
Aviv
boom
side.
boom boom to little boys and goats.
No. You people do boom, boom, boom to kids. You are in Australia.
Sometimes, yeah, that's actually kind of true. Sometimes, yeah.
You guys touch kids too much. Kids, you like suck the kids pee out of the pee. You know.
What do you
No?
think? What do you think about Iran bringing in 12-year-olds to guard their checkpoints? What do you think of
Brother,
that?
Iran gonna send.
No, I'll ask you a question.
I-
What do
I-
you think? No, I'll ask you a question. I don't care what you're.
Go on, tell me.
Iran came out and said, we want everyone as young as 12 years old to come out and defend the country. What do you think about a country recruiting children to fight for them?
What's the problem with that? We are
You have no
children,
problem with 12-year-olds fighting in a war?
brother. In the UK, yeah, children.
Okay, then you should have no problem with us killing them.
From 8 years old, we go.
Wait,
to
if
join,
they're soldiers, then we can kill them, right?
We do army cadets.
If we,
What are you talking about?
no, they gave them firearms and had them in the front lines.
So what? Cadets in UK, we have.
We're not in the
firearms
UK.
as well.
We're talking about Iran.
Yes.
Are you okay with Iran using 12-year-olds? Are you okay with that?
Are you okay? UK using it?
No, I
as
asked
well?
you the question, so why don't you answer?
In America.
No, why don't you just answer the question?
Of course, it's okay.
It's
teach
okay
them
for
from young
12-year-olds
age.
to be soldiers?
Of course, you learn.
Okay, well, then that's
it's
why they're
not-
getting
it's
killed.
not
They're soldiers.
Brother,
Good.
listen.
It's a good
It's
thing we
not
killed them.
soldiers. It's not soldiers. They are
They
training
are.
from
They
young
were.
age.
We can show
We
you
are
the. We can show you the
training.
message
Even
where they
America,
asked for them to
even
be
America.
soldiers.
Okay. Is it okay to give weapons?
No. But I want you to explain
you
to me
answer
why
my
it's
question.
okay.
You answer my
I don't care about
question.
your questions. You answer my
Okay, you
questions.
see?
You answer my
now
questions.
you are-
I'm the Jew. You answer the
I
Jews'
tell
questions.
you. I'm telling you. Okay.
Why do you think it's okay for 12-year-olds to be soldiers?
Okay. Why is it okay for?
No.
the
You
Israelis
don't answer a
to
question with a
kill them as well?
question. You don't answer a question with a question.
see?
You answer my question.
Why
Is it okay to use
It's
12-year-olds?
okay.
If Iran has such a good army,
My brother.
why do they need
you see-
children?
What?
If Iran has such a good army, why do they need children?
Why do they need children? We teach the children from young age. We have enemies abroad. You know, like America, like Israel.
So then it's okay
Like-
to kill children then. Or if you're saying children are
you're telling
soldiers,
me, you're telling me, is it okay to kill children?
if you're saying it's okay for children to be soldiers, then it's okay to kill them.
So why you are teaching the children in America to carry guns and shoot?
12-year-olds in
bullets?
America cannot carry guns.
Of course they can.
No, they
can
can't.
go
Dude, do you live in
and
America?
Brother, listen.
Do you live in America?
You can.
Do you
go
live in
to
America?
France. Okay, listen.
Do you live in America?
Ask this question.
Do you live?
Yeah. Ask this question. When America gave the gun to why you mute me? Huh? That's my question, huh? I want to speak to the host.
Hammy, you're also muted, brother.
Hello.
Bro, you're
Can I speak
fucking
to the
boring.
host?
No, shut up. You're
No,
boring.
you
dude.
listen. You listen. You see
Shut
what I'm
up.
saying? You
Shut
don't
up.
like it.
Shut up.
You see?
No,
You
yeah,
run,
you're right.
run.
I don't like you. Yeah, I don't like you. You're right. You're boring me, dude. Fucking
Run,
boring.
run from
Just
the
like the
question.
fucking
Run.
Gazans. Just like the Gazans running.
Run. You see, you flip the
Dude,
question.
what is your question? Just fucking ask your question, dude. You're
Your
boring
friend,
me.
okay, listen. Your friend said,
Hurry
is
up.
it okay
Yalla,
to
hurry up.
Your friend said, is it okay to kids be in the army? Okay, in Israel.
Oh my
yeah,
god, you're taking too long. Faster.
You see, you don't like it. Come on, faster. Lock me off. Faster. Lock me.
All right, you're boring me.
No,
Next.
he's just quoting what Aisha said to Muhammad. Faster. Get done with this. Faster. Get off me.
It's too much.
You're just quoting Aisha. I think it's in Bukhari.
Saya, I thought you said you had 5 minutes.
I did, man, but I still want to get this out, though. Let me ask you a question, though.
That's what she said. That's what Aisha said.
Good one, buddy.
She said, I just want to get this out.
So let me ask a question. So the CIA overthrew Iran, the first democratically elected.
They weren't democratically elected. He was
that's-
appointed by the
yeah.
Shah.
Already wrong, dude.
Let me
Already
just
wrong.
finish my point.
Oh, yeah, but it's wrong. What do you mean finish it? It's already wrong. You can't say,
1953
you cannot make a question based off of a false premise. It's already
me finish.
incorrect.
Let me land first, and you can.
No,
refute me
I
afterwards.
don't care. It's already incorrect. Why would I have you finish a question that's
Bro, listen,
incorrect?
there you go.
Why
There you
would
go,
I
man.
have it? No, answer that. Why would I have you finish a question that's already
you-
incorrect?
You ever heard of compound ignorance?
Why
That's
would
what you have
he
with
can't
me,
answer
bro.
it? Why would I have you finish a question that's already incorrect? And by the way, it wasn't even mostly
Simple
the United
fucking
States.
Google research, you
It also,
idiot.
yeah,
Go
you're
Google
wrong.
it,
It wasn't
fucking retard.
democratically okay. He's already
You're a
mad. Look at him.
fucking
Definitely
retard,
Muslim.
bro. Give
Definitely
somebody a
Muslim.
chance to talk.
Definitely Muslim.
You're a
Anyways.
fucking Zionist, bro. Go fight your own wars, you
That's
bitch ass
true.
nigga. Go fight your own wars, bitch.
Look at him cry.
Like I said,
Look at
like
him
I said,
cry
Iran is
already.
a pro-
Anyway, so it wasn't democratically elected, and also it was mostly the English. It was more the English than it was America. So it's just wrong. And you're over here like, oh, just tell me what I'm wrong about after I finish the question. What? In what world would you finish a question that's already wrong? Hey, I have a question. If 2 + 2 = 6, then why would, like, this is so dumb. Anyways, I helped you out anyways, because you told me you had 5 minutes, and that was like 10 minutes ago. Angry Zionist, thanks for the super chat. A guy was on your live a few days ago talking smack about me. I have the receipts. I sent a link via Discord. I'd love to hear what you think. You want to know what I think about a guy speaking bad about you? I disagree. I'm not really. I mean, that's wrong. Yabs. This one is for Legend. He makes me laugh. Appreciate it. Kevin, what's up?
We've been filming Sam for almost a year. We were on pens and needles.
Kevin, you there?
When is the arrest gonna happen?
All right.
Hello?
Yes, hello. Go ahead.
What are you saying? Hold on.
I can barely hear you, bro.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Barely.
My microphone is fucked up. My apologies if it's like bad. But my question is why do you like have everything against Muslims? Like why are we wrong? Why are we in the wrong?
You're asking me why are Palestinians in the wrong?
Muslims in general, not just Palestinians.
Dude, that's such a vague fucking question. Can you get a little bit more? I think there's a lot of reasons you're wrong. I'm not going to go over every single thing. Can you be a little bit more specific?
Yeah, be more specific.
No, I'm telling you to be more specific in your question.
Okay, look. For example, the idea of killing kids.
Wait, hold on. What does that have to do with Muslims? What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Listen.
All right, next person.
Bro, listen.
If you guys are gonna come up here, one, have a good mic, but two, be like consistent in your question. Like, that was just fucking weird. Like, tell me why Muslims are in the wrong. What do you mean? Okay, so the IDF bombs kids. Like, what the fuck? Fatih, go ahead.
Yo, what's up?
Not much, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. I just have a question for you.
Sure.
How does it feel to be a nigger?
Pretty good, bro.
You're a bitch. You know that? You're
Wow.
a bitch to
Muslim
Israel.
IQ and Todd right here.
Your God is a bitch. Yahweh is a bitch.
I'm not Jewish, bro.
You're a dumbass.
Uh-huh. Wow, you got me. Wow.
You're a nigger.
5 years,
Nigger,
5
nigger,
years of
nigger,
this,
nigger,
you
nigger,
are the
nigger,
one
nigger,
that got
nigger,
me.
Nigger, 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 nigger.
Where'd you go? Why'd you leave? Did you give up? It's so funny. Yeah, 5 years of this. That's the guy that got me. You guys, this is my last live. He got me. I'm fucking done. How do I beat that? The fucking Somali pirate came up and called me the N-word. I mean, shit. I'm done, guys. He got me. I'm sorry. This is the last live. You're never gonna hear from me again. I mean, how do you beat that argument? April? April? Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got on here by accident. I am
No
sorry.
problem.
Kick
God
me
bless.
off.
I got you. Thank you. Malik King?
Boom, 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 Tel Aviv, boom, 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 Tel Aviv, boom, 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 Tel Aviv, Trump, 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 Tel Aviv, boom, boom,
Wait,
boom,
Trump
Tel
Tel Aviv?
Yes, my guy. I like your dance, bro. You know that.
Bro,
So
this is
what,
why
you're
the
not Jewish?
Muslims this is why the Muslims lose every single war. It's because this is how they are. Like 95% of them. You want to know why they need people, I guess, like JF debating for them, the guy that I debated today, or like Norman Finkelstein? It's because if the Muslims were left debating it by themselves, they would lose already more than they already are. I haven't really seen any of them ever win a debate, but like they need people, especially the Palestinians, but really Muslims in general, but Palestinians, they need other people to debate it for them. Because if they were just on their own, it would be even worse. That's what inbreeding does.
Yo, bro, I love your work.
Thanks, Adam. I'm gonna drop you though because you sound like a little kid, but thank you, I appreciate it. NBS, go ahead.
Hey Nick, I wanted to get your take on the ceasefire and everything going on. I know that you said taking out the regime is not the goal with this war, but honestly, to me, like Persian, I guess I'm a little biased. I really think that was one of the greatest things about this war is what we were looking forward to. So given that the ceasefire is going on, I wanted to get your thoughts on it because Iranians are very disappointed right now.
I'm disappointed too. I don't think when I said it's not one of the goals, I mean that in the literal sense. It's not that that doesn't mean I don't want to see it happen. I hope we hit the IRGC so hard that people on the ground can. Maybe it has to be after the United States leaves and bombing campaigns stop, but regardless, and we can get weapons to them. I hope that happens. Trust me, that's on a personal level. I'm with you 100%. I am very much disappointed in this ceasefire. I understand everyone. I made a whole entire thing on X today, and people are like, Nick, just give it some time. This is what Trump does. And look, hey, if that happens, then great. Like maybe this is a diversion. Maybe this is something that it's a temporary pause. But I'm just speaking on right now. And I think it's a classic another thing of Trump where he makes these really big claims and then he kind of backs out on them. And look, that doesn't mean I don't support Trump. It doesn't mean I don't support his policy. It doesn't mean I regret my vote. I would vote for him again, and he's done significantly more, and I support him, and it's great. But at the same time, I'm not going to deify the guy. If I'm against something, again, with the understanding that I might be wrong, and maybe there's some stuff for the future, maybe there's things happening behind closed doors, okay, for sure, totally. That's great. And I'm just, off the information we have, that's it, right? With the risk of being wrong in a week or two, that is my opinion. But it is what it is. It's I do not think it's America's job to get more deeply involved to the point of like military occupation and boots on the ground for months to maybe years. No, I don't want that. But yeah, I think there's a balance here. If we can destroy their military capability, their missile production is at 0%, and if what Trump said today is true and we can get their the highly enriched uranium that's supposedly under rubble right now, that's a huge win. I love to see that happen. And I hope after we can do something to help the Iranian people take back their country.
I'm just very confused in the sense that everyone has been saying that the IRGC is so weak and, they're on the brink of their rule, whatever. So is all that not true? Like, I've been hearing so many things, like, I don't even know what to believe anymore.
No, they're definitely weak. And like no one denies that. They can try to pretend all they want. They're definitely weak. There's still some people beyond just Mushtaba that's still alive, like Pereshkian and Gaji, whatever that guy's name, and the judiciary guy and the speaker, Elahi, I think his name is, or whatever. Ajayi. Yeah. Anyways, they're still alive, but like, other than them, like they're all fucking dead and been replaced by newer people. But again, for Iran, surviving is winning. I know that's like a super low bar, like, and it's super it's kind of lame. They're just like barely survive and they're hurt and they're like, we won. But from their point of view, that is winning. And I'll tell you why. Because we're not dealing with normal warfare here. We're dealing with Islamists. And Islamists are very much, they don't think in the terms of 10 years or even 50 years. They think in terms of hundreds of years, or even if they need to, thousands of years. So to them, all they really need to do is survive, and that's a win for them. They don't care about death.
Right.
Thanks for the super chat, the Stevens. Nick, can you cook? And if so, what's your go-to meal? I'm actually a very good cook. My dad was a very good cook. He taught me a lot. My go-to meal, if I'm cooking it, I make a really mean stir fry. Also, I make my pasta from scratch. I can make really good fettuccine and spaghetti, and I'm very Italian when it comes to that stuff. Those are probably my two. Actually, I make some pretty good shakshuka too. Not gonna lie, I make some pretty good shakshuka. He's a very good cook because he ain't got no woman in his life. So my wife's literally on the panel. I literally have a wife and I have a son, and I'm better than you, and you suck, and you probably are alone, and I'm not. But that being said, people who learn how to cook would be before they get married. Maybe not in your culture. I'm sure you're from a culture where they marry off children at the age of 6 years old. But where I'm from, you don't get married until you're an adult. I learned how to cook as a kid. So, doesn't really make a lot of sense what you're saying. Remember, Western, not pedophiles. Remember, so I didn't get married off at a young age. Anyways, MBS, you got anything else?
Yeah, another question. I don't like to watch the media too much just because it really aggravates me, all of the different things people say, and the way they twist things. So, as far as what's going on right now with Lebanon and Israel attacking Lebanon, again, I only read these headlines because it's like I have to, because it's on Instagram, you just see it, and I don't look into it because again, really really aggravates me. So, what is going on with Lebanon in terms of everyone saying how Israel attacked them after the ceasefire? Israel's trying to ruin the ceasefire, blah blah. It's probably not true, which is
Both
why
the U.S. and Israel confirmed. It doesn't matter what the Pakistani guy said on Twitter. Both the U.S. and Israel confirmed that Hezbollah was not part of the ceasefire. Real quick, I did get something from Golda on WhatsApp. I want to read it real quick. I'm going to read the last message first because it's from Donald Trump. I don't know what it says. This is me reading it. Donald Trump said not that long ago, all U.S. ships, aircraft, and military personnel with additional ammunition, weaponry, and anything else that is appropriate and necessary for the lethal prosecution and destruction of an already substantially degraded enemy will remain in place in and around Iran until such time as the real agreement reached is fully complied with. I mean, okay. I mean, was anyone questioning that? Obviously. If for any reason it is not, which is highly unlikely, then the shooting starts bigger and better and stronger than anyone has ever seen before. I really can't. Look, I get it. I've been harsh on Trump, and I know some of you guys don't like it, but I really can't fucking stand when he says that every single fucking time. It's gonna be bigger and better. It's gonna be the biggest thing they've ever seen. Like, dude, just fucking do it or don't. Like, maybe say it once in a while, but fuck, stop saying it every 5 seconds. Just fucking do it then, because sometimes you say it and fucking it seems like lately you don't do it. Whatever. All right, I'm fucking pissed. But anyways, and then he says it was agreed a long time ago, and despite all the fake rhetoric to the contrary, no nuclear weapons and the Strait of Hormuz will be open and safe. I mean, that's good. That's a win. In the meantime, our great military is loading up and resting, looking forward actually to its next conquest. America is back. Yeah, again, just show us. Don't tell us, show us. Real quick, let me catch up with some of the super chats I missed. I already read that one. Thank you, Holden. Nick, what is your take on the war of Gog and Magog and Ezekiel 38:39? Do you think it could potentially happen soon? I've read some people say that. I'm not going to comment much on it because I've heard both arguments. Yeah, I don't have much of an opinion on it, honestly. But I've heard the arguments. I don't think it'll happen soon. Graham, when will we learn? Well, it depends on what you mean by soon. I mean, I assume by soon you mean like in our lifetime or like in the next like 10 years or something. Anyways, Graham said, when will we learn what happened to JF's wife? Look, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I'd have to look more into it. He said he didn't kill her, so he said it. So, Nick, you definitely won that debate. W for Metawites. Thanks, Alana. Top agenda Dola. This is the end of the West and the beginning of the comeback for Islam via force. The West lost their stomach to fight. Thank you for the money. But you know what? In some ways, I kind of agree with you, actually. Not the whole comeback for Islam. You guys are fucking cooked. Islam's not going to survive the 21st century just based off of ideology alone, unless you guys reform into effectively a brand new religion that just calls itself Islam. But that being said, the last statement, I agree. I think a lot of Western countries have lost the stomach to fight. and they have forgot what Islam actually truly is. And we should hit the fucking reset button with you motherfuckers. And I'm with you. I'm with you. You're just lucky I'll never run for fucking politics. But anyways, MT, thanks to the super chat. FYI, the Ayatollah made it legal to molest what? Literal infants. Made it legal. Oh, got it. Got it. Okay, sorry. Molestee. Got it. Literal infants. That's true. Yes, that is true. He said at the age of 9 is when you can have sexual intercourse, and then he said before that you're still allowed to touch them and use them for pleasure. That is true.
Speaking of, there's this new true crime doc on Netflix that came out yesterday, and I actually caught it right away. Trust Me, The False Prophet. Everybody check that out. It's really crazy. All right, sorry.
Wait, this came out yesterday on Netflix?
Yeah, I caught it because I couldn't fall asleep.
Wait, it's about Muhammad?
Really good. No, it's about the FLDS.
Of course.
Which they're just
bad. No, they're not. Stop it. No, they're not. No, they're not.
You didn't watch it.
I don't care. They're not as bad as Islam. Yeah, they're crazy in some ways.
They're not violent, but they're sexually gross.
Yeah, that's true. They're weird about that. You know what's funny? I was about to say
double.
I was about to say double. I got it. I was about to say W. Netflix for actually taking that on, but of course they won't.
Tricked me.
Of course they won't do that. You know why? Because you're allowed to talk bad about Christians, even call their prophets false or LDS church. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to say it about Judaism, but you can't say it about Muhammad, who was a false prophet, because if you do, then Muslims get real fucking violent. Pretty weird how that happens, right? You know, the Book of Mormon was a Broadway play. They made fun of Mormonism. And you know what the Mormons did? They took out a page, an ad on the back of the magazine promoting the play. Right. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the playbill. And they said, hey, come talk to us. Come join, right? It was actually very, very smart of them. They were like, hey, while you're laughing about our religion, maybe come have a discussion with us. You know what would have happened if they made the Book of Quran and made fun of Islam? There would have been a fucking suicide vest. They wouldn't have gotten to opening fucking night.
I'd like also to just mention and make the distinction. I'm not talking about Mormons. I'm talking about FLDS, the fundamental, like, crazy lunatics. There's a difference. Thanks.
It's the super chat. That's true. LDS is a little different. Thanks to the super chat, MTX. Source Tahrir al-Wasila. Actually, I have no idea what you're saying. I'm going to be real. Okay, something else Golda sent me. She said, I'm not sure of the source on this, but it was forwarded from a trusted friend. Okay, according to confirmed reports, Israel's historic strike on Hezbollah, which today in 10 minutes reduced 100 Hezbollah operational centers across all of Lebanon to rubble and blood. First off, yeah, I saw that. Fucking W, Israel. It was 10 minutes. You know how, do you understand militarily, if you guys don't get it, do you understand militarily to pull off that many strikes, even to pull off a dozen strikes in 10 minutes is incredible. Do you understand? Yes, baby.
Check Lauren's group chat when you have a second. It's
okay,
so good.
1 second. So do you understand doing 100 strikes in 10 minutes? That's crazy. Anyways, one of the finest intelligence operations in the world, surpassing even the killings of Hassan Nasrallah and Yahya Sinwar. The story goes like this. Hezbollah, having lost the full logistical support of the Islamic Republic, intended to launch a swift and powerful coup to topple the government of Michael Aoun, oh yeah, that guy, seize complete control of Lebanon, and after fully consolidating power, enter direct negotiations with the United States itself through a delegation consisting of Naim Qassem and Nabi Berri, thereby bypassing Israel altogether. Israel, however, with complete intelligence dominance, caught wind of the plot and just a few hours before the coup, without any prior warning, leveled 100 Hezbollah centers across Lebanon. Some witnesses to the bombings, especially in the Zaleh area, are calling it hell on earth. It should be noted that Bibi will hold a press conference tonight at 20:45. The author hereby congratulates Dear Israel on this highly remarkable operation. If that's true, that's incredible. Even if that's half true, that's incredible. Thanks for the super chat, MTX. The name of the book with the legal rulings is Tahrir al-Wasila, pointing it out because the people who call our government Epstein regime supporting that. Got it. Got it. Thank you for clarifying. Okay, let's let up. Who's this? Mehdi Hassan? Is this Mehdi Hassan? Are you Mehdi Hassan?
No.
Okay, continues to duck me. All right, what's up? What's on your mind?
Can you just talk more about the incident that happened today in Lebanon? Do you really think that's justified?
Yes.
Like, even the amount of damage done?
I don't care. Why should I care? If you're going to let a terrorist organization infiltrate your entire nation and allow them to create a spider web amongst the civilian population and their own infrastructure, then and on top of that, you're not going to do anything about it. The Lebanese military and the Lebanese government denounces Hezbollah, but they don't do any fucking shit about it. UNIFIL was supposed to do something about this over 20 years ago in 2006 and every day since then. And instead, they've allowed them not only to continue, but they allowed them to go right outside the UNIFIL bases and launch rockets and store weaponry and munitions and even in underground areas. If you're not going to do anything about it and more Israelis are going to be displaced and killed because of it, then stand the fuck out of the way and let Israel do what they need to do. If you don't like it, then grow some fucking balls and get rid of the terrorists in your fucking country, because your country, I'm assuming you're Lebanese, used to be one of the nicest countries in the world when it was Christian run at least, and then all these Islamists come in and you didn't fucking do shit about it. So stay the fuck out of the way and dodge the bombs, dude. Like, just that's it. Get displaced and then you can come back after Israel does what you should have did 20 years ago. Does that answer your question?
All right, so like, I guess like that's so that's not going to change your mind on anything. Like, that's just
make your argument. Maybe you can change my mind.
See, I'm for the people of Lebanon.
Same here.
Do you think ever like the Israelis and the Lebanese government will ever like come across a deal or anything?
I hope so, but it can't happen with Hezbollah in power. And again, if you guys aren't willing to do what you should have done 20 years ago, well, really more, actually. They've been around since before that, but at least 20 years ago with the security resolution about south of the Litani River. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, right? If you're not willing to do that, then stay the fuck out of the way. Hopefully after the fact, then you can make a deal. I would love for Israel and Lebanon to make a deal. I have nothing against the Lebanese people, unless of course they support Hezbollah, then fuck them. But I have no problem with that. But unfortunately, you guys haven't done anything about it. What do you want Israel to do?
We'll just say something relevant.
All right, 1 second. If for some reason, let's say there was a splinter cell of the Israeli people, right? Let's just say hypothetically they created a terrorist group, regardless of how many there were, and they were continuously just launching into Lebanon. Not even like Hezbollah, just Lebanon, just consistently displacing Lebanese people and bombing them and all that stuff, right? Which you're already mad at the IDF doing it, trying to get rid of Hezbollah. Imagine if there was no Hezbollah, they're just doing it, okay? And then let's say you're like, hey, Israel, you already have denounced this organization. Can you do something about it? And they're like, yeah, we got it. And 20 years later, right? 20 years later, it's still happening. And then the UN comes about and says, hey, there's a security resolution. You're not allowed to be north of the, let's say, Nazareth, right? I don't know. Let's just pick something up in northern Israel. And they continuously violate it. And then the UN sends an organization in there. And they don't do shit about it. And then 20 years later, what would you be upset if Lebanon said, all right, we're going to go do something about it? Would you be upset at that? Be honest.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you say that again? Upset about what?
You want me to repeat the entire thing again?
No, I'm sorry.
If Lebanon did that, Lebanon went in and said, you guys haven't done anything in over 20 years. We're going to go in and do it for you. Would you actually be upset with the Lebanese government for doing that?
Like, I'm sorry. I missed like the main.
Okay, bye.
Point you made. I'm sorry.
Anyways, I would not be against Lebanon from doing that if that was the same exact thing. Dude, all these kids have TikTok attention spans today. It's like fucking insane. Like, you didn't even have to listen to the whole thing. I effectively just repeated the entire thing that they did, just changed it to Israel.
Thank you, Lori.
I wasn't paying attention.
Thank you so much. Wow, almost 600 people in here. Like the live, everybody. Let's get it up. Show some love if you can. Thank you. Can you look at what Gold has sent you, please?
Yes, please. 1 second, baby. Sorry.
All right.
I promise you, I will look at it. All right, let's see. Golda sent me something that says the Mount Lebanon Transitional Council announces its formation. Okay, so essentially, I'm not gonna read that whole thing, but essentially, it's not like particularly serious or like confirmed that it's happening, but the indigenous Christians of southern Lebanon may want to secede from Lebanon. So we'll see what happens with that.
Also, Lauren's chat, real quick. It's so good. You'll like it. Now there's proof we're being paid by BB.
Oh, I was looking at the last thing she sent. Yeah, I like the last thing she sent the most. Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. Thanks for the super chat. Adar, love from Israel. Thank you. Thank you, Adar, again. Top agenda. Hi, y'all see I'm black, brown, and think I'm pro-Islamic. Far from it. I'm pro-Western values to the end. I agree Islam is in trouble due to internet and free speech, but they are going to use force to rewrite laws. It's probably true. It's probably true. Abdel, go ahead.
Yes, Goyim. So what is your point, Goyim?
You're also a boy. You fucking loser.
It's just I don't have time for trolls right now, you guys. Just come up and actually make an argument. Oh wow, dude, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say about the ceasefire. I trust in Trump, and so I'm hopeful that it was the right decision. But you know, I feel like we should give it some time, and I think that there's a lot of disinformation being spreaded. So I just wanted to say that. I also wanted to say that I listened to your debate, at least some of it, with that guy. You clearly won, but I gotta say, man, I mean, listening to like a French guy drone on about like all sorts of like hypotheticals. It annoys me for ways that I'm a hypocrite, because in one way I just want to yell like, why the F do you care so much about this and not anything else? But then again, everybody's free to care about it. But it's just kind of rubs me the wrong way when somebody's so hyper obsessed about Israel and what he likes to call brown people, I guess. Though isn't Gaza browner? So isn't his argument that they're more animalistic?
His arguments were very much that's what I thought was funny. It was at the end he thought like he was doing well because he's like, yeah, that's the point, I'm making the moral argument, aka you're just making the emotional argument. It's okay, don't get me wrong, to have emotional arguments tied in, but if your entire argument is just based off of solely emotions, you've lost the debate before it even started. But on top of that,
a guy like that was trying to make any moral arguments, but okay.
Right. On top of that, if your whole entire emotional arguments are only based off of a very specific, like, onesie-twosie examples, which is why he got upset when I expanded it out and showed hypocrisy, and he called it semantics. It's like, no, I'm showing your hypocrisy.
Right.
Also,
like that's the whole.
He admitted that there's no objective morality, so.
And every time you tried to make an argument, he just say semantics. So it just got really frustrating. Like if I was at a coffee shop talking to that guy, I'd walk away. I'd be like, dude, I can't do this. So congratulations. And then I found out that maybe he murdered his wife and that he's definitely in the Epstein files. So there were a lot of twists and turns there at the end.
Yeah, that was a little shock for me.
But
Well, that's when he said there is no objective morality. I said a guy who allegedly murdered his wife would say that, wouldn't he? Weirdo. Anyway.
I came across an account on Twitter, and his name is Martinez Politics or something. And he said that he wanted to debate you, and I listened to some of his stuff, and it's basically like kind of Nick Fuentes light, basically telling kids who are Jewish, why do you think you're chosen, and talking about the Talmud. But at least he's American, and so when he speaks, I can listen. I can't deal with a drolling French guy for 2 hours. This guy I could listen to. So I don't know if I could just tell you his account, or if you want me to text it in the chat. You tell me what you want.
I mean,
because somebody had tweeted him.
I feel like I remember. I remember
trying-
because if I'm thinking of the right person, he was in my chat. He's like, "Hey, I'd like to debate you," and I said, "Okay, sure, no problem." He never. Well, I mean, maybe he did. It was a chat a while ago. Obviously, I don't go back very far and look at my comments on X. That would take forever. But he's more than welcome to. I told him in the thing, like, "Hey, I go live from this time. Feel free to just come up." And I think he. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. I know what you're talking about.
It's it's like Martinez _clips, and it's like Martinez Politics or something. I don't know. If you're interested, I just think it would be a good debate, and probably like at least he could get points across without being a weirdo, and then you could just destroy him or whatever.
He sounds like a weirdo. That's his thing. But yeah, my thing is just overall. I just told him, yeah, just come up. If he tells me like, hey, I'm the guy that was in your comment section, I'll drop everyone and be like, yeah, sounds good. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'll look into it.
Well,
I just don't know who the guy is.
I mean, I think I heard you saying you're hard on yourself. You definitely won, but it's just very difficult. It's like a war of attrition with a person like that, because they droll on in that French accent. Man, I don't know what to tell you, but congratulations, and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat, Curtis. Thanks, Nick, for proving the moral argument must be factually based. Otherwise, just stupid. Nice job today. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can totally find to make a moral argument and say that from the very beginning. It was just ironic because he's like, well, I'm not really debating international law. I'm coming from a moral side. But then he would talk about international law. It's like, you can't do that. If you want to throw out international law and just say I'm debating just logic and morality, okay, fine, let's do that. But like, yeah, it was tough. Sahi, thank you. Ayatollah Khomeini says in his book, if a man has relations with his aunt during an earthquake, as a result of being catapulted on her, the child is legitimate. I want to hear a white liberal defend this. Imagine an earthquake so bad that you accidentally, which is confusing because wouldn't she be wearing like the whole, I don't know, wouldn't they both be wearing what's it called? Fuck, why is the word slipping me right now? Moderate clothing, if you will. If they're both wearing that, then how would that, even if an earthquake makes you fall on her, like why would that? And even if it does, why are you immediately never mind, whatever. Try me, thanks to the super chat. Christ is king, white flag. Is the white flag a Christian thing? I've never seen that even when I was a Christian, but all right. Yeah, Christ is king. Awesome.
Hello.
Hey, DJD. How's it going?
Hey, what's up? So I wasn't here earlier in the live. I just wanted to get your stance on the ceasefire.
Yeah, I hope there's more stuff happening behind the scenes. As the way it exists right now, I'm against it.
Okay, that's fair. It's pretty much what I wanted to call up here and ask. Big fan. Think you do some great work, but
thanks. I appreciate
yeah,
it.
it's pretty much it. Of course.
Appreciate you. I will. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, so I did make a video for those asking what I think about the ceasefire. First, I said I'm not against anything that can destroy their military missile production and nuclear capabilities. What I am against is gaslighting us into thinking, quote unquote, we changed the regime. No, we didn't. Also, ceasefires never hold. We went in. Once you're in, you should finish the job. For those going to say, but we don't know what the future holds, I agree. I'm only commenting on the here and right now. So I will play the video that I made. Maybe you guys will think it's worth listening to, maybe not. I don't know. Let me sorry, one sec, guys. There we go. All right, let's talk about it. We have to talk about it. Of course we do. There was absolutely no regime change. Okay, there wasn't. I also don't think it's in our place necessarily to force a regime change. I want it to be from the ground. We will never be able to understand the people of Iran more than the people of Iran. And I'd love for it to happen. I'm not saying that, but stop saying it as if it's true, President Trump. Yes, we took out a lot of people, for sure. But Pezeshkian is still the president, Ghalibaf is still the speaker, Ajayi, or however you say his name, is still the judicial guy. And for those people that are always upset if I ever say anything bad about President Trump, okay, look, here's some good things. We destroyed their missile production. Absolutely. Their Navy, their Air Force, a significant amount of their stockpile, either from destruction or them just using it. And if it's true, what this tweet is saying, and we can get their highly enriched uranium, then we have completed the stated goals, and that's a very good thing. This isn't about denying that. However, President Trump consistently wants to tell the press these extra goals, and then everyone believes them because, well, he's the president, right? Even though they're not part of the actual official stated goals. And then he has to gaslight us into thinking those same fake goals have been accomplished, like regime change. And let me explain something. Regime change, if you will, works in like a Western country. Because even by voting, we can have one type of government with one ideology and administration one year, and then the next election cycle, it's completely different, okay? But we aren't talking about Western-style government here. We're talking about Islamic jihadists, okay? They don't have a different ideology. Sure, you might be able to get people that are relatively, keyword relatively, more moderate than maybe the people before, but in the end, they are still jihadists. A regime change doesn't come by just putting in a younger people and changing Khomeini to Khomeini Jr., okay? And literally, I support President Trump. I voted for him, and glad I did. I would do it again. This, again, is not about that. But it's also okay to disagree with him. He is simply wrong here. Sanction tariff reliefs will do nothing good. Sure, we set them back for decades, but for what? I agree, we have killed, again, almost all of their leadership except the people I mentioned. But again, that is not a regime change. And it's fine to say that that wasn't one of our goals. Then don't say it, don't even imply it. They will use the money to rebuild. Maybe not today, maybe not even soon. Maybe they'll even wait a generation or maybe even more. But Islamists don't think in the terms of 10 years or even sometimes decades. They think in terms of hundreds to even thousands of years if they need to. And this is something that I wish Americans understood more. Just one more time. Islamists do not think in terms of 10, 20, 30 years. They will, if they need to, do hundreds and thousands of years. And yes, I know people are going to say maybe there's more to it in the background. I hope that's true. I hope that there's something going on in the background that once we leave, this opens up a new pathway for the Iranian people to do something. But as of right now, I'm commenting on what we see. Yeah. I don't know who that guy is, but facts.
Thank you, Sam.
Hello.
Hello, go ahead, Bojack.
So just real quick, where do you get the you said during the debate the
Numbers?
OCHA ratios? Where'd you get that from? So I can look it up
Their
as well.
website. Yeah, just go to, hold on, let me put it up on the screen. So for those on YouTube, he's asking where to get those OCHA numbers, which I brought up in the debate I had with JF today. So you go to OCHA's website, which is literally OCHAOPT.org. And you're going to see this right here. And then you scroll down and you can go over here to reported impact snapshot. It was last updated about a week ago. Sometimes they update it every few days. Sometimes it's a week. And then it's important to note, it's very, very important to note, it says right here, disclaimer, these have not yet been verified, right? And they're attributed to their source, which is Hamas, right? It says right here, provided by the Ministry of Health and the Israeli authorities. In this case, the Palestinian one is attributed to right here. I know it's small, but it says right there, MOH Gaza, which is Hamas. Reported injuries by Hamas. And then the Israeli side over to the right is by Israeli authorities. But anyways, 71,444 identified. And then of that, a total of 72,289. Again, according to Hamas. It's not that OCHA is saying that they verified these numbers. They are saying that this is what Hamas says. But this is how you find the numbers, just to let you know.
Okay, and there was a claim I've heard it recently, but like these numbers, they don't include people that didn't find, and they say like there's like 12,000 people that are like under the rubble.
Yeah, so that's not true at all. It does, as you can see right here. This is 71,444 that are identified. That means the ones that they have found and tagged and whatnot. Again, according to Hamas, but what they say. This number, the big one, includes all on top of not identified. As I said already, maybe you missed it. But that being said, the 12,000 number, I think it actually is 10,000, not 12,000. That comes from the very, very start to today. It's been 10,000 in total, but it's not 10,000 still today. It's all in total. And a lot of them ended up getting transferred to the death toll list. So you're being a little disingenuous by saying you think there's another 12,000 on top of it. No.
No, I'm just double checking because I don't know these things. And
Okay, fair
also,
enough.
like, to like, there's like always claims and stories about like Israel, right? I follow like the Shireen, like Stand With Us and like the Honest Reporting. If you see like stories of like Israel and like I want to debunk them myself, like what's like how do you debunk them? What are the points that I should look for?
Debunking what? I'm sorry.
Like debunking stories. Like let's say like an article comes out saying Israel burned down like these hospitals or did X and Y. How would I debunk it? Like what should I look for? What's the pattern?
You're asking me to tell you how to do research?
Is there any specific website that you would search, or like anything in specific?
All of them. It's a long process. I search through everything I can, and I don't go to like one magical website that just says like, hey, this is the answer. I go through the pro-Pali sources. I go through pro-Israel sources. Sometimes you can't find anything, and you just have to do the best of your ability. It's different for every case.
Okay, and W debate, man, but out of the debate, just it wasn't really productive. I mean, you did great, but just it wasn't really informative because the guy didn't really. I don't know. It just wasn't too good for 3 hours debate.
No, I agree. It wasn't informative. He just in the end, his whole entire point was Israel does war bad. I'm not even like exaggerating. That's literally was his whole point. And then when I told him, hey, these are some of the numbers, can you debunk them? Because it proves that Israel doesn't do war bad. So either you have to agree with me, which case you've lost the argument, or you have to disagree with me. And he didn't do that. He literally said, actually, he's like, no, a lot of the numbers you're saying are factual. So I'm like, well, then you lost the debate then. Like that was your whole argument. And then he ended up going, well, I don't really care about the numbers. And it's like, what's your debate then? I mean, it's your whole debate, your whole premise is Israel does war bad, but I don't care about the numbers. Wouldn't the numbers be a direct correlation to how Israel does war? I don't like if the numbers were only one person dead, would you say Israel does bad? No, of course not. So it's clearly the numbers matter.
Yeah, no, I was looking forward to this debate. I was like, okay, finally like an official guy, but it wasn't. I don't know. But thank you for this, man. Until next time, take care.
Thank you. Have a good one. I was looking forward to it too, honestly. It was a little underwhelming, not gonna lie. But it is what it is. What's up, buddy?
They get a song.
Song. All right, we're playing Mixed by Colt then. All right, guys, song break. Song break.
Like the lad.
Hands up. Hands up. High. We stand. We stand. We ride. Yeah. Pressure on my people, still we push through. Carved our little homeland out of bad news. Every headline heavy, every border tight. Still a million candles, couldn't do that night. Talking past and the present in the same breath. Tiny piece of earth, everybody wants a test. But I don't bend knees to the hate they throw. I plant both feet, let the whole world know. I stand with Israel, I won't break. Through the fire, through the fault lines, through the quake. You can shake these walls, but not this fate. I stand with Israel, I won't break. Side by side, we carry all this weight. Through the sirens, through the heartache, through the rage. You can shake these walls, but not this fate. I stand with Israel, I won't break. Prayers at the stones, phones full of war clips. Kids grow fast, learn the cost of a conflict. Every mother waiting on a late call home. Every father checking if the past safe go. Still the flags fly, color in the gray dust. Still the songs rise louder than the fake trust. You can draw lines, sign deals, talk tough. We're a small bright light that refuses to cut off. I stand with Israel, I won't break. Through the fire, through the fault lines, through the quake. You can shake these walls, but not this fate. I stand with Israel, I won't break. Side by side, we carry all this weight. Through the sirens, through the heartache, through the rage. You can shake these walls, but not this fate. I stand with Israel, I won't break.
All right. Thanks for the likes, you guys, on TikTok. Thanks for the super chat, Billy. Hi, Nick. Just wanted to congratulate you on your W debate with JF Creepy. Hope you get more debates with larger following pro pallies in the future. Yeah, that'd be great. Was the guy you debated, Hot Libertarian says, was the guy you debated the voice of the candlestick or the teapot of Beauty and the Beast? Great job. There was the modern day debates already asked me if I wanted to debate this guy who I think he thought like maybe I was a Christian. The topic was going to be are Christians obligated to support the state of Israel? But I was like, dude, I'm not going to debate that, not because I don't have maybe a small opinion on it, but I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if a Christian feels that they want to, then go for it. Do I feel like they're obligated to? Not really.
You should get martyred for that one.
Yeah, but it's like the state of Israel was the question, like not just like Am Israel, right? I think that would be a closer debate, but like the state of Israel, I don't think any Christian really, maybe in a vague way they'll say yes, but if you get to the nitty gritty, like you have to support the gut, I don't think anyone thinks that, you know? It was a weird topic. But I imagine modern day debate will reach out to me about other people. Again, this was the guy that was supposed to set me up with the debate with, it was going to be me and Apostate Prophet.
Maybe next time it won't be a friend of Jeff Epstein's, but...
Right. It was going to be me and Apostate Prophet versus that junior guy and somebody else I didn't know. His name was Rain. And that was supposed to happen. That was through modern day debate. And then the day of, literally the day of, after everyone was getting ready, Junior retires from debating. Like, completely. He just fucking retires. And I'm like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it would have been a slaughter because it wasn't just me. It was going to be Apostate Prophet. Like, it would have been, that's unfair, honestly. So I guess that's probably why he retired completely from debating. And then he blocked me. Blocked me on X. And then he blocked some person named I don't remember. Someone said Nick ended your career before you even started it, and blocked that guy too. Anyways, I didn't even know who Junior was, to be honest. He's the one that offered it, and I was like, whatever, sure.
Hey, Nick.
Yes, hello.
Hello. First of all, congratulations on debate. I wouldn't call it even a contest. So, yeah, it was great to watch all the crash outs. The new comment kind of killed me, but what can you expect from these people? I have a technical solution to propose for a previous speaker that asked you how do you do research. And I kind of agree, because it's very hard to do this research in a short time, especially if you're kind of interested into entering this. So there are technical solutions that can help it, can automate it. We kind of need only 2 AI models to do this. So one will be Notebook LM. It's a Google service to summarize YouTube videos. And another one will be, for example, Gemini, that will build an arguments and responses to these arguments for people to search it. And we can do this in WhatsApp chatbot, for example, in Telegram bot. Sorry.
For what? I'm confused. What's
Voice
the
bot.
overall? For what? What is it to do?
To do research, to ask questions. For example, the person has just joined and asked you a specific question, how to prove this point. So he don't need you. He can ask a chatbot, and will get your argument for this point. I know it's kind of cheating, but it's better than nothing.
Are you saying make an AI version of me?
Kinda.
You guys don't need me to do the arguments for you. Just research it.
Oh no! I don't need but you know, I have a 20 years experience in this conflict. I know a lot about this conflict before you.
No, not. I didn't mean
But
you
some people
specifically.
do not.
But no, all right. I don't know. How long would it take? That sounds like a lot of work. All right, $20,000. $20,000. I'll do it. I'm just kidding. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work, bro.
No, I think there's a lot of people here who listening to you and can help with it. Even I kind of currently between the work, so I can put up.
Oh, you're saying like use my already debates that exist to make it. Like I don't have to do any extra work. Oh yeah, whatever. Go for it. I don't care.
It will require your input as well.
Sure, whatever. Yeah, sounds like
okay.
You do whatever you want. As long as you call it.
I can try to build something like that.
We have to come up with a name for it, like Metalbot. Yeah, I like that. Or
yeah, something like that.
Metalbot. That's funny, dude. AI is getting crazy. They're just gonna start cloning people. You guys ever seen that? Seen that episode of Black Mirror where after the person dies, they get uploaded into the cloud? Like they take their brain
afterlife.
Essentially, and
afterlife,
they do it for like old people, and they go there once a week. But if they die, they can choose to get like uploaded into the cloud. It's like, I don't know. It's an interesting concept.
Yeah, no, it's a sick fantasies. I don't want to get into it. I'm an engineer. I can help with automating some of your thoughts. I think it would help a lot to people.
Can I use it? Can I be like, hey, bro, I forgot what I said 4 months ago. Can you remind me? Can you remind me?
Of course, you can send a voice message and it will reply to you.
I'll be like, hey, Nick, it's Nick.
It all can be built on a framework that called OpenClaw. If you heard about it, it's AI orchestration platform. AI orchestration platform. You can use multiple AI agents to do different things and generalize.
If you really wanted it to be smarter, because I know a lot, but I'm not I don't know everything. Why don't you just make a thing and just plug in not literally every source, but like just start plugging in every like actual primary source, something that Palestinians are afraid to use, and then you can just ask the question and it can get the answer from primary sources instead of Nick answering it.
Oh yes, exactly. That can be added to the response model. It will provide
sounds good
also,
to me.
Also the links.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like that.
I can add another agent that will do research, actual research, and provide links for your arguments.
Be careful with that because the research is going to be an aggregate to pull from a lot of bullshit modern sources that are not accurate.
I can use cheap. So I can use cheap engine like how do you call the Chinese one? What's the name?
I don't remember.
DeepSeek.
Okay,
So DeepSeek is kind of you can use it on a free tier, and it is good for searching the internet.
Yeah, all right.
In the cloud that will listen for we will have open channel for it in a Telegram, and everyone can enter and send voice message even and get a response.
I like it.
All right, so can you DM me or something? We kind of need to get into contact about it. I will need your input. Just I promise I will not abuse it.
Yeah, I can DM you.
I'm in Israel, by the way, so next time you're here, we can meet.
I can hear the accent.
I have a Russian accent. How do you know?
I mean, I hear a little bit, but it definitely sounds. I can hear somewhat of an Israeli accent, unless I'm just tripping. Yeah, Russian Israeli, exactly.
Do you hear me?
No, because you went out of the app. But I just sent you a DM.
Oh, thank you. I will respond to it later. Another point I wanted to bring up, you kind of dismissed my proposal to name the Epstein religion in the super chat. We need to do this. It will save a lot of time.
What are you talking about? I said I liked.
You read it.
Yeah, and I said I liked the fuck, what was it called? Epstein. Wait, hold on, let me go back to it. I told you I liked my favorite one that you put was Epsteinism. I said I liked Epsteinism was my favorite, and then the Jeffritarians was my second one.
So let's close it on Epsteinism, but let's use it for now.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think I like Jeffritarian.
It will save a lot of time.
I think I like Jeffrey. I like Jeffritarian. I like Jeffritarian more now, actually, now that I think about it.
All right, Jeffritarian then.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you very much, Nick. Well, very well done. Thank you, and I hope we'll meet when you get to the Holy Land.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you deport me?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
That's funny. Sani, go ahead.
Yeah, go preach in Israel about Jesus. They're gonna spit in your mouth and spit in your face. Go ahead. $10,000 challenge.
In my mouth?
They will spit in your face, in your mouth, and they will kick you right in the jaw if you go preach Jesus. You liquor of Israel, you Israeli brood liquor.
Can I answer that? Can you just relax a little bit so I can answer that? So I've been to Jerusalem many, many times, and every single time I have seen people preaching the word of Jesus. I have never seen anyone get spit in the mouth, or definitely never kicked in the jaw. So you're just wrong. I've seen it multiple times. You're allowed to. Okay, relax. Stop crashing out, Muslim. Stop crashing out, Muslim. Back to your fucking cave. Not the cave that Mohammed got visited by a demon from, just a different cave, I guess. Just calm down. Just relax, dude. I don't know why you're crashing out. All I'm doing is telling you that you're wrong. I'm sure there are some people that, well, I don't think they spit in the mouth, but I'm sure there are some people that would spit. I don't agree with that, but like this idea that it's just like the normal thing, dude, it rarely happens. What are you talking about? People preach the word of Jesus all the time.
Hey, sorry, Nick. Came back quickly. I forgot my main point, bro. I came here to ask about the ratios. What is the ratios of civilian to combatants? You said in the podcast in the debate, but I forgot.
Could have just went in the debate and rewinded it, but it just depends. It depends on which source you're going from. If you're using Hamas's source along with a mix of independent intelligence and even some Israeli, it's about 1.2 to 1. It could be 1.5 to 1. Extreme sources that are not completely debunked show sometimes 2 to 3 to 1 at very most, which is still pretty much within normal urban warfare, especially against a guerrilla warfare unit. There's some that are even lower. I use the kind of in the middle one that used Hamas's numbers.
Okay, and of course, you know, we're still at war, so it's hard to confirm these things. But UN usually it's like 2 to 1 to 4 to 1. How do they do their math so that they get a higher number? What leads to those numbers?
When they go to the 5 to 1 or more, the 83%, they did that from, and we talked about this in the debate if you want to go back and listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, I know about the Harvard. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you, but about the Harvard one, yeah.
It's
But
not
like,
even the Harvard
usually-
one. It was a Yuval Abraham, I think his name was. He did a whole thing where he said he read this leaked IDF report, and then people asked him, "Can you share it?" And he's like, "Well, I don't want to show you guys." So it's like that's where it comes from. And then there's the Lancet report, right, which admitted that all they did was take an arbitrary number and times it by 4. And their justification for timesing it by 4 was they said they did that because other conflicts have done that, so they just did it too. And yeah, it just depends.
Okay, so it's basically UN when they come up with higher numbers, they kind of like looking at like previous wars and they kind of like
No,
portraying that into this war
no,
when they get like higher ratios.
no. When people generally do that, it's because they just read something on the internet and they're just repeating it. I'm just saying, depending on which thing they read, there's different reasons. I'm not trying to avoid the question. It's just there's a lot of them. There's the Harvard study one. There's the Yuval Abraham one. There's the Lancet study. Excuse me, the Lancet study one. The Guardian article is where you can read the Abraham one, or the Plus 972 magazine. Like, you're gonna have to put in a little bit of more. Read the articles, and you will see where you can debunk it. I'm just giving you an
On those
example.
like from UN though, on those like because from UN usually it's like 2 to 1 to 4 to 1.
I've never seen the UN say it was 2 or 4 to 1.
Oh, all right. Well, also about the spitting thing. One funny thing I noticed is like on Twitter, right? I scroll and it's like videos like Jewish people just spitting at a door, no context whatsoever, but like there's like hundreds of comments saying Jews spitting on Christians.
I think some of those Jews spitting on the doors of the churches are because they're spitting on Christianity. And...
Random. It was just no. This one was a random door completely.
Oh well, I don't know about that. That's stupid. But
yeah,
yeah, I think there are some Hasidic Jews that do spit. Again, not like that last guy spit in the mouth. Though they generally just spit on the ground. And I'm not saying that I agree with that. I don't. I don't think you should do that at all. But like, it's so funny how some Christians get more offended by the 0.00001% that, by the way, everyone else, including other Hasidic Jews, say is wrong to do, right? They get more offended by these onesie-twosie videos that they recycle every fucking year, but they don't get offended by Nigerians getting beheaded by Islamist groups because they're Christian or being slaughtered during Palm Sunday. Like, absolutely none of them even talked about it at all on any social media. But you know, there's a video from 10 years ago of someone spitting. Like, oof, better call the fucking press, dude.
Yeah, and I have noticed their hypocrisy since the past few like days or weeks that I've started following you. Just like one last thing. Last time it was like a while back. I came here and we were talking about Gaza, and like you said, like at the beginning of the war, you wanted like the Gazans to go like south, and like the IDF leveled the north. And I know the strategic and like the military aspect of it all. But right now, do you believe that they should like keep people in the Amwasi zone, level the north, or like I don't know, divided by 2, level the north, move the people
Well,
to
it's too late
north?
now. That's what they should have done at the beginning. It would have forced people out of the north instead of letting 500,000 or more stay during the entire war, essentially.
What would be like when people like I don't know if someone were to ask you like what is a roadmap that you see for them? What would you say?
From this point,
Yeah.
I have no idea, dude. It doesn't matter. It's what's going to happen. And what's probably going to happen is they're just going to rebuild Gaza and the fucking Palestinian Muslims are going to fuck it up again. And that's what's going to happen.
Do you believe it would be better though for Israel to have like military control over Gaza like they did before, or not? Do you
Talking about
what do you?
inside of Gaza, or are you just saying
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to
like
have...
like they did like after 67.
No.
But like if they don't, they're just gonna be like just continuous attacks. Would it not be better to have control, like military control, so that they can sustain?
Right, because the Palestinians never attacked the Israelis when there was military control
No.
inside of Gaza.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. If there is military presence, they're gonna say they're being oppressed and there's gonna be intifadas. But if there isn't military control, then Hamas and like these other T groups, they're gonna like work their way around and just like build their arms again. It's
you
a
want them...
lose-lose, but
yeah, no.
But I think it would be better to have like military presence.
No, what would have been better is for them. No. What would have been better is if they rejected their rights to Gaza after they gave it back to them in 2005. If they fucked it up, they should have taken back all of Gaza and should have displaced out the Palestinians. That's what they should have done, but it didn't happen. So let's move on.
But like, what about now though?
I feel like I've answered this question extensively.
You said like, I know again, even before you said like they're gonna Israel's gonna pitch in to rebuild Gaza, but
no,
again,
they're not gonna pitch in. They just agreed to a plan, but they're not pitching in.
Okay, then never mind. I must have misheard you on that one. So at this point, it's just gonna be like an endless cycle, though.
Yep, that's why I'm against the two-state solution.
Yeah, but again, that's what I'm saying though. Like, isn't like even if so, one state solution that would be Israel controlling. That would be kind of like the military presence. Would it not be the same? If it's a one
not
state
a military
solution?
presence, it would be sovereign territory.
Yeah, but like the Palestinians, the stuff is still. We're not gonna move Jewish people into Gaza, right? Because the hate is still gonna be there. So
yeah, that's why I said it's problematic. You're correct. That's what I'm saying, that it's going to be an endless cycle because the world will not let Israel win the actual war or do what's necessary for security. So they're going to rebuild Gaza, and the Palestinians, like they always do, are going to continue on with terrorism, and you're absolutely correct. I don't think on October 7th, I mean, God forbid, would ever happen again, because I think Israel's now going to have a fucking iron fist, and so it's going to be very much restrictive versus being... what's the word? Being complacent, but yes, I'm with you. That's the
permissive. Huh? Permissive.
What do you mean?
You said what's the word? Permissive.
Oh,
Forget
wait,
it.
what did I say? I forgot.
Forget
Oh no, I said restrictive. Yeah, I was saying it's going to be more restrictive, less permissive. But right. Yeah, anyway. Okay, yeah, got you. Yeah, so I mean, I God forbid, I don't think that'll happen again because I don't think Israel will be as permissive. But yeah, I mean, I'm with you. Like, I get it. You're asking me what should they do now with these restrictive measures. That's the point, is that I'm against it. I'm against the rebuilding of Gaza to give back to the Gazans. I'm against all of that. I don't like it. Israel's fucking up. The world's fucking up. The Western countries are fucking up. Like, that's the point.
Okay, one last thing, and I want to
said one last thing 3 times, bro.
I know. But these are hard answers, and like I know it's difficult to answer. But you said like what's gonna happen, and you know what? Never mind. These are hard questions. They're kind of vague too. I guess.
Okay,
I just
sounds good. Thank you.
Work with what I have. Yeah.
Have a good one. Bye. Sergeant, hello.
Hello?
Yes, hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey. Sorry, I've been trying to reach you for God knows how long.
You got this ringing in the background. What's going on?
Oh, well, that's work.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask you to make it quick then, because I'm not gonna listen to that the
No
whole time.
problem. Just wanted to say this thing. First of all, thank you for everything you're doing. Really, I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
As I think I texted you one time, from one soldier to one soldier to another soldier, I wanted to ask you something. So,
Right, I remember.
I know you probably mention it a lot, but have you noticed that every time you talk to any pro-poly, they always try to avoid the conversation about Amin al-Husseini and the fact that their belief, especially in Palestine, as a person who's been there enough, and I don't know if you know, but almost in every second house we used to find Mein Kampf.
Sure.
How come none of them wants to talk about it? Because if you wanna understand why so much hatred, well, just have to understand that they've been taught to just kill Jews because Amin al-Husseini told them.
Yeah, they don't talk about it because it makes them look bad.
But I think this is where we always need to stop. They like to say, "Oh, we allowed." Was kill every Jew, And by the way, Amin al-Husseini himself used to like to say that did not like to call them Palestinian. He used to call them the Arabs of the land of Palestine, because Palestinians were everyone else, except for the Arabs.
Yeah, I agree. Real quick, did you have a question though, or is because the noise is I'm autistic, dude. It's freaking with me.
That's okay. I'll let
I'm not
you go.
autistic, and it bothers me.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
giving me
sorry.
like sensory overload. I'm like about to have like an
I'm sorry.
autistic
I'll let
screech
you-
right now. No, I
I'll let you
appreciate it,
go.
Sergeant.
I'll let you
Thank
go.
you. God bless.
Bye.
Have a good one. I'm gonna I'm gonna have an autistic screech if I keep listening to it. Yeah, to answer your question though, with now that I can think a little bit more, yeah, it just makes them look bad, so they don't want to talk about it because I mean, most of them probably don't even know about it, to be honest. But on top of that, if they do know about it, they're gonna avoid it because it just makes them look bad. Of course, they're gonna avoid it. Why? If you were on their side, you'd avoid it too. You guys, I'm probably gonna end the live somewhat early today. I'm gonna real quick download the video and I'm gonna put it up on my channel so that way people can see it for those that didn't get to see it. Because they may not, even though I told them it's on Modern Day Debates, there's gonna be people I know that are gonna be like, I can't find it or I don't know where it is, so it's just easier if I put it up on my channel. Well, let me reach out to him and see if that's okay. I don't know if he has like some kind of, thing.
Getting a lot of requests for Yumi, but I don't know.
Yeah, we can go to Yumingle.
You guys, you see, I work for y'all, dude. I'm here for you. Chat. Miss Blonde. Moose. Love you. Time for dudes in cars.
Yeah, let's listen to Bob's little song.
It's Omegle time, everyone! You know
But
what that
that's
means?
attack.
Arabs hanging out in a car. Nothing but Arabs hanging out in a car. Screaming and yelling while hanging out in a car. Absolutely no women, just 3 bros hanging out in a car. 1, 2, 3 Arabs hanging out in a car. Come on, everyone, sing along. From the west to the east to the north to the south. From the river to the sea. All we see is Arabs hanging out in a car. Nothing but Arabs hanging out in a car. We click next.
And what do you see?
No women, absolutely no,
No
women, just bros in
women.
a car. Screaming and yelling while hanging out in a car. 1, 2, 3. Three Arabs hanging out in a car. Omegle time!
Omegle time.
W Bob. Linus. Linus, I'm really craving one of your parties.
Heck yeah.
That was like the best time ever of my life.
That was really fun. That was
Nick had a really good time.
that was a really fun night.
I still have videos that I have never shown anyone of you singing and going crazy.
Have you shown me?
Probably at some point. I'll show you
Yeah,
later.
when I was last in Israel, Linus threw me a good rooftop party, not one of the Hamas
Nice
ones.
welcome party. It was amazing.
And I knew it would be fun, but man, it was even more fun. I thought she got this. They got old DJ, karaoke, chefs, like professional chefs. Oh man, it was.
We went viral on TikTok because the
Yeah.
neighbors.
We went viral on Israeli TikTok.
Yeah.
They were making fun of us because we were really drunk, screaming.
They were like, "What
effectively at Tikva.
losers."
We were screaming at Tikva, and it was one of those young Israelis who are too cool to be,
Patriotic.
patriotic. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really good time.
And it was so funny because she's across the way and I could still hear my voice. I was just like, you could hear my voice. That was hilarious. Show that video? I don't even know how I would find it. It was such a long time ago. All right, let's get on to you, Mingle. Reconnecting on TikTok. There we go.
Oh,
Just reconnecting.
I'll look
Hey,
for a video of it
like your
later.
flag.
thank you. I like your flags too.
You Persian?
No, I'm not. I'm actually Mexican, but I support it for your run. I have
Me
friends
too.
who are Persian.
I'm also Mexican, and I support you.
That's awesome. I have friends who are Persian, and they kind of, we talk about the history, about the 1979 revolution, and everything, and that influenced me to buy this flag. I was like, why not? It's only like $10. I'll buy it.
Nice.
Mhm.
Awesome, dude. Well, that's based. That's awesome.
Thank you. I also have an American flag like that, but it's in my closet. Can't see it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, God bless, and keep on keeping on, dude.
Thank you. Thank you.
Peace. Oh, nice guy.
Simple and plain.
What?
Hello?
Hello.
What's going on, brother?
Can't complain. How are you? How's life?
Doing great.
Awesome.
Where you from?
California.
You Jewish?
No.
Why you got the Israel flag on you?
Support them.
You support Israel?
Yep. Let me guess. He's getting all angry and barbaric and mad.
No. We're not Jewish.
What does that have to do with anything?
We're not barbaric. We're not Jewish. Fuck the Jews.
Yep, there it is. Told them. We're
You
not
have to hear
barbaric.
it.
Fuck the Jews! Yeah, you guys are barbaric.
Fucking dirty Jew.
See? Every single time. It happens.
He's at
You guys
work
can't
talking
control
like
your
that?
emotions.
You know why?
They're at work
because they're
talking like
dying.
You
that?
can't really blame.
Because the
you can't
Jews are,
really blame.
yeah, I got it. The Jews are killing you. Yeah, I know.
They're at
Because
work
the Jews
talking
are
like
fucking
that?
son of a bitches.
They're so emotional. They're the most emotional people in America.
Yeah, they're so emotional. They bomb.
Tell your
how emotional.
There it is. Here comes more.
Tell your Discord to suck some dick.
Mm-hmm.
You little fucking white faggot.
Dude,
Support your
Israel was so right about these people. I wasn't
Israel
always
or-
I wasn't
Israel
always
or
like
the
I was
USA.
pro two-state solution before and everything, and then I realized Israel was right about you guys.
Yeah,
You guys see a
Israel
piece of
was right
cloth
about
and
you
you guys
guys.
freak out
Hey,
and get all
talk like
barbaric.
Yo,
Talk
you gotta
like a
straighten
man.
up.
Talk like a
Real
man,
talk,
you
you gotta
fucking
straighten up.
bitch.
You can't be talking all
Your
soft
mother
and
and
shit.
father raised a man, not a fucking pussy.
Real talk. You got a whole ass beard. You just sitting up there talking.
Arabs
Like
and
Israel was
trucks.
right about you guys.
Come on,
You sound like a
you
bitch.
gotta do better.
Tighten up.
Tighten up. Tighten up.
Are you okay?
Shit ain't funny.
It
Shit
is
ain't
funny. Of course it's funny.
Nah.
Look at you guys.
No,
you
it's
guys
not
saw
funny.
a cloth and you guys are freaking out.
We're freaking out. I'm just telling you to be a better man. Yo, man, the fuck up. You're fat. You're sitting on a chair talking to a camera.
You're fatter than me.
Why is it called? Why
Your,
is it called
your
fat?
face is
Yo, yo.
literally fatter than mine. What are you
Nah, I don't
talking
know
about?
about that, bro.
How much
You're
do you weigh?
bald, you're
How
fat.
much do you weigh?
I weigh 153.
He just called you
You
bald.
fucking don't. You do not weigh 153.
He
Fuck
said
much do
you're
I weigh?
bald.
Is
He said you're bald.
140 like in your face?
Take off your
Probably, yeah.
hat.
The rest is on my dick. Nah,
Baby, take off your hat. He said you're bald.
Who cares what he said? He's a
the
Muslim.
fakest laugh I've ever seen in my life. You're laughing at your own jokes, you fucking dweeb.
I'm laughing at the chat right now. They're fucking... Dude, you
You got
guys...
5 viewers.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Oh yeah, 5 viewers. Okay. All right, bud.
Yeah, I don't know about that. No, not all Jews are Zionists. Starting off with the guy.
Dude, you guys... Arabs in a car. Arabs in a car.
Fuck Israel,
Arabs
motherfucker.
in a car.
Fuck Israel, motherfucker.
Arabs in a car.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look who
Oh
it is.
no.
It's the Iraqi
gosh.
girl.
Can we ask her
Hi. Oh
name?
my gosh, I wish I was on my computer right now.
I already
should, like,
asked. She
hold
won't
on.
tell it. She won't say it.
What is the chat saying? Hi guys, how are you doing, chat? What are
They
saying?
said, oh no. And then my wife said, can you ask her name? And I was like, you won't give it. I'm going to call you Sarah. Sarah sounds like a good name.
Oh my gosh, that's not my name. I saw that. Oh my gosh, I saw that Egyptian guy. The guy that said, oh, you know that girl Sarah, whatever, she's in love with you. I am not in love with you, first of all. Second of all, Sarah's not my name.
Okay.
Sarah's the name
How
I
did
give out
you...
on here.
Wait,
That's,
hold
like,
on.
my
Wait a minute.
family
How
name.
did you see him say that? That either tells me you're
I saw
going
the
back
live.
and watching my lives or you're watching me live, which kind of makes
Yeah, I
me feel
watched
like
you
he
live.
was right. I actually waved it off, but if you're going and watching my entire lives, it's got to be at least something there, then, actually.
No, I was just skimming through. I was skimming through and then I saw him, so I was curious. And then and no, first of all, he's really weird. He's 35 and he grooms me. He's weird.
He
And
grooms
I swear to
you.
God, wallah, I am not in love with you. He's weird.
I don't think you're in love with me. I was joking. I'm just saying it's a little weird that you're stalking me a little bit, but that's
No,
fine.
I wasn't stalking you. I was just curious because someone said that they were in your streams. I wanted to go to see it.
Sure.
I'm not lying.
Okay, that's fine. Literally, I don't care. I'm happily married, and we don't know each other anyways. We're good. You don't have to explain yourself.
And my name is not Sarah. That's the name I gave him because he's weird. That's not
I
my
just
name.
said Sarah because someone in the chat said your name's Sarah.
Who
and
said
I'm
that?
Sure they
Wait, who
just,
said
I think they're just joking. I think it's just a name they picked for you. Fine, I'll call you
Oh.
Aisha.
Aisha. I guess you can call me that, but that's
Why
not
is she
my name.
laughing?
Anyways, so how's chat going? What are they saying?
They're saying she's got a crush. She definitely subbed.
I did sub.
Aisha and Sophie. Let's see. Rachel. LOL. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I think they think that you're a lot nicer to me than you are to everyone else. Because we
Never
see you
on
go
here.
viral all the time and you're just yelling at everyone else, but with me you're just like way nicer.
Well, no, it was just that one guy that I was yelling at. I shouldn't have yelled. I kind of feel bad about that.
Who, moderate?
Yeah, and he clipped me, so
You went more viral on his account than you did mine.
really?
Yeah, I think he had like it was almost the same amount of views, but it was a little bit more.
Wow.
Are you still
And- oh my
Muslim?
gosh. Yeah.
That's crazy.
How's that crazy? It's a
I
good
don't know.
religion.
It okay. Yeah, it's amazing.
Wait, you like Charlie Kirk?
Yeah,
You like Charlie Kirk?
I knew him.
You knew him in real life?
Yeah, I met him. I was supposed to meet him in December again, but he got murdered.
And he died, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't like him, but I don't think he deserved to die. I feel bad that he died. I feel bad for what his family went through.
That's good that you think that. There's some people that are pretty evil with it all.
And I hate that people are making memes about him. Like, I don't think it's funny.
Yeah, well, the internet's not for the faint of heart.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like what he stood for, but I don't think he deserved to die. He was a father with kids.
What do you think he stood for?
Like, Republican Trump and Christianity and Yeah. And abortion, like pro-life.
You're not pro-life as a Muslim?
Well, I don't like to get on that topic.
Okay. You're the worst Muslim ever.
I am not the worst Muslim.
I just don't understand why you seem to be something that's against a lot of Islamic values, even the ones that some of them I even agree with, but you continue to be Muslim. What do you
values
agree
am I
with?
against?
What do you agree with?
I agree with everything in Islam. I'm not. There's no
Everything?
values I have against. Yeah.
You think women are dumber than men?
It doesn't say that, does it?
Yeah, Muhammad. I told you this the first time we spoke. It says Muhammad said that women were half as intelligent as men.
Well, some are, yeah.
Nope, he said all.
All?
Yep.
Oh.
And
Well,
he
that's what
also
he
said
said.
that hellfire was filled with women. He also said
Yeah.
that women were not as religious as men.
Yeah.
He said they're disobedient. What else?
Some are,
He
yeah.
called black people raisin faces.
Raisin faces?
Yep.
I
Let's
never
see.
saw that.
These are the hadith. In the Quran, if you want to go with that, he said to not take Jews or Christians as allies, for if you do, you're one of them. You might agree with that one, actually. I don't know.
Well, it's because during war, you cannot be allies with a Christian or a Jew because they're the ones killing you. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
So what if you're at war with someone that's not a Christian or a Jew?
well, then you still have to go against them because, I mean, if they're
So then
bombing your country, what are you
why
gonna
didn't
do?
he just say that then? Why didn't he just say don't be allies with the people killing you? Why did he say Jews and Christians?
Well, because he said during war. You
Well,
missed
first
that
off,
part.
it doesn't say that in the Quran actually.
Well, that's what he meant.
Oh, you know that? You talked to him?
Well, I've never met him, obviously, because he died a long time ago, but that's what he meant.
Okay, so if you're at war with the Hindus, then it's up in the air?
No, if same goes with Hindus. I mean, if Hindus are at war with Muslims, we
So
cannot
why
side
didn't he
with the
just
Hindus.
say don't be an ally to your enemies? Which, why would he even have to say that? Isn't that kind of implied? Hey, don't be allies with the people killing you. No shit. Like, why would he even have to say that?
Well, yeah, I mean, there is common sense in the Quran.
It's not so common if you have to spell it out. How about where it says the iddah of a woman for a prepubescent girl, right, is 3 months? Meaning when she gets divorced, she has to wait 3 months before she gets married again. So that means that you're allowed to marry prepubescent girls. Do you agree with that?
Prepubescent, meaning like they haven't hit puberty. Well, I mean, that's too young to get married, but it says that in the Quran. I can't change that.
Do you agree with it, though? You said you agree with everything in the Quran.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want someone marrying a little girl who's before puberty.
If you were
That's like
disobedient to your husband and then he abandoned you in the bed and you continue to be disobedient and then he smacked you, right? Would that be okay?
No.
Okay, well that says that in Surah 4, ayat 34.
I did not know that. You know more than me. It's because you read the whole Quran. I haven't,
Does
unfortunately.
that? Let's see. It says to strike the necks of the unbeliever, or it says, "I will cast terror into the heart of my enemies, so strike their every neck and every finger until they submit and
That's
pay the
because he was
jizya."
at war.
Sarah, I'm kind of in class right now. So
Here, huh? Here, I'm gonna hear. It's because the only reason here, I'm gonna go in this area. Here, like the only way you should cast terror is because it's only if you're at war. So that's why he would do it. It's because he was at war.
How do you define war in Islam, though?
Like war, like Israel v. Iran.
Yeah, that is
That.
war, but in Islam, there's also other ways that they define it as war. They also have spiritual warfare and also religious warfare, jihad, right? Not the internal jihad, but the external one. And so technically, you guys are at war right now. You're technically, in a way, it's such a loose definition that you're always at war. So therefore, you should always cast terror into the heart of your enemies.
Well, no, we are the religion of peace. It's just Iran, their military is just like crazy.
You know, people that have to say they're the religion of peace probably aren't the religion of peace, because you wouldn't have to say that, right? You think you're more peaceful than the teachings of Jesus Christ?
I don't want to compare religion, but like, it's just we're supposed to be the religion of peace. It's just some people like to break that.
Some
Like
people
Iran
like
right now.
pretty much the entire like Ummah.
No, I've been at peace. I've never bombed anyone, never
Yeah,
killed
but you
anyone.
don't. You admit that you don't really know much about it.
Well, It's just everyone's a sinner. I mean, Iran, they're not being peaceful right now with Israel.
How come the ones that know most about Islam and are most pious, right, most religious, like Hamas, Iran, Boko Haram, Taliban, how come those are also the ones that are the most extreme, as you put it? Why is it, do you think that's coincidental that the ones that know way more than you would about the Quran and Hadith and Islam and Sunnah, why is it that they're the ones that also commit the acts of terror?
I think it's just because they take the Quran very literally.
Shouldn't you?
Well, like, I don't know. There are people who take the Bible very literally. I feel like you shouldn't be doing that because
Yeah, but
there's
the Bible
some
doesn't
parts in there where
command people to do things today. There are some verses, especially in the Old Testament, of stories that happened that were, yeah, in today's day and age, you would say it's pretty extreme for sure, but
violent.
it's not violent, exactly. But it's not a commandment. It's saying, hey, this happened at this time. It's very clear.
Well, yeah, same with our book.
No,
Yeah,
yours is a commandment. It may be based off of something that happened during Muhammad's time, but it's not like, hey, and this happened in this year. It was, this is what you should do. So it would carry on to Muslims today.
Well, yeah, but just because the prophet would cast terror into the heart of his enemies in the war doesn't mean like we all should. Like no one's gonna live just like how he lived.
But he didn't say, I
Yeah.
do this. He's saying to the Muslims as a commandment. And it's not even him saying it. Technically, it's from Allah through Jibril to Muhammad.
Well, it's just because of war. You can only be violent during war. If you're getting terrorized, you should terrorize back.
Have you ever heard of Dar al-Islam versus Dar al-Harb?
No.
So in Sunnah, it talks about Dar al-Islam, which is the House of Islam. That would be countries that are Islamic theocracies effectively controlled by Islam. And everything else is Dar al-Harb, which is House of War. So if they're calling things like Israel or just non-Islamic societies, if they call it House of War, wouldn't that mean that you should do what the Quran says when you're at war? Because it's called the House of War. So shouldn't you cast terror into the hearts of the
Yeah.
unbelievers?
Well, if you're at war, yeah.
They call it House of War.
Yeah. He's not saying cast terror into the hearts of your like enemies
Exactly what he
forever, like always. He's just saying only during war.
But they call it the House of War. And the only way it can become the House of Islam is if it becomes Islamic society.
Well, yeah, House of War because it's happening during war.
Right. So if it's the House of War, that means they're justified to cast terror and strike the necks of those people in the areas they call House of War.
Yeah, because it's war.
Which is everyone that's not an Islamic country. Or everywhere, excuse me.
And again. The fuck?
I know.
Yeah, it's during war. Yeah, during war, you're allowed to be a terrorist because they're terrorizing you.
Really?
You have to fight back. You have to fight back. If someone's
So in the
killing,
Battle of Tours, where the Mohammedites tried to take out France, effectively, is where the Battle of Tours was. Can you tell me what were they doing that was terrorizing Muslims? Or how about when they invaded Spain? What did Spain do that terrorized Muslims that allowed them to take over Spain, Al-Andalus?
Was this when Syria was also like having conflict?
One, Spain is nowhere near Syria, and two,
yeah, I know, but they colonized each other. They had conflict at one point. But wait, so what were you saying? Was it France and Spain?
Yeah, this was way back during the early Muslims. This is not anything in recent times.
Okay, well, I don't know.
I know you don't know.
I mean, I can't control what the Muslim Ummah does. I mean, if they want to do something bad, that's a them problem. I think we should just be at peace. Forget war. We shouldn't be bombing anybody.
So you agree we should probably, if Islam were to go away, we would be a much more peaceful country. Or, sorry, world.
No.
There's been 72,000 Islamist terrorist attacks since 2001 alone. If you compare that to Christianity or Judaism, it's negligible for them.
There's terrorists in every religion, like not just Muslims.
Not 72,000 in 25 years.
Well, that's a specific number. There's still the Christian terrorists, Jewish terrorists. A lot of Jews are terrorists, actually.
There's first off, that's not even close to true. A lot of Jews are not terrorists. But that being said, it's not anywhere near the same number. Yes, there are, correct. You're right. There are Jewish terrorists, Christian terrorists, and national terrorists and atheists. That's true. But it's nowhere near. It's not even close to the same number. If you look at the Global Terrorist Index, which Moderate told you about this in the video, I saw it. If you look at the Global Terrorist Index, the top 10, all 10 are Islamic organizations, groups, whatever. All of them.
Well, they're not supposed to be terrorists, but they're sinning.
So what makes
terrorism is that?
What makes them just so much? Look, in the past week alone, just a couple days ago, there's an Iranian missile that strikes and kills a couple that were in their 80s, and 2 others.
In Israel?
That was in Israel. Okay, days before that, in Pakistan, a family of 5 was exterminated by a Fitna al-Khawarij suicide car bomber. That was in Pakistan. Days before that, the same day of that, in the DRC, there was an ADF Islamist hacking and shooting of at least 40 villagers to death. 40 of them were hacked and shot. 2 days before that, in Nigeria, Islamists rounded up and then slit the throats of 27 loggers. The day before that in Nigeria, there was at least a dozen Christians that were murdered by ISWAP, which is an Islamic organization. The day before that in Nigeria, 13 were killed after Muslim terrorists attacked a Christian wedding reception. You think that, it's the same in Christianity and Jews and what? Please tell me when a Christian last did any of the things I just mentioned. And that was just the last week alone, by the way. That's not like in history. That was just a week, the last week. That's it. Tell me when Jews did that.
Well, have you seen what they're doing to Palestine?
That's a war.
They're
It's called a war.
terrorizing.
Yeah.
It's a genocide, not a war. They're
Okay.
ethnically cleansing Palestine. That's a genocide. That's not a
They're
war.
not,
War would do,
unfortunately.
like,
I wish
military
they did ethnically cleanse it, but they're not actually.
You wish they did ethnically cleanse Palestine?
Yes. Gaza,
So you
at
want them all
least.
killed?
That's not what ethnic cleansing means.
Ethnic cleansing means like to wipe out a whole group of people.
No, it doesn't. That's not what ethnic cleansing. Ethnic cleansing is when you move out a population of an area. I don't think they should all be killed. No, of course not.
I don't think anybody should be killed. I don't care if they're Israeli,
I agree.
Palestinian. I don't care.
That's why I said your definition of ethnic cleansing was incorrect.
Well, it's like they're just being like killed because they're Palestinian and they're Muslim, and
That's not
Israel
why
just
they're
wants to make.
So why don't they? Okay, fine.
Then
Why don't
why-
they kill the Muslims in their own country then? Israel, 1/5 of all of Israel are Arabs. Most of them exclusively are Muslim. How come they don't kill them?
They are getting killed.
No, they're not. Literally not at all.
Some of them are.
There is
lot
no,
of
none
them
of them are. They're Israeli.
know, it's
They're
just-
Israeli citizens. If it really wasn't because of the war and what Gaza did on October 7th, that wasn't it, and it was solely because they were Arab/Muslim, then why wouldn't they just kill the people in their own country then, not in Gaza or the West Bank?
Are you saying why aren't Israelis killing Israelis?
Effectively, yeah, the Israeli Arab Muslims. Why don't they kill
They're
them?
not going to kill their own people. They're not going to kill.
But
the
you
people
just
that
said
they're
it was because they're
fighting.
Muslim.
No, well, it's just because they're in that country and they believe that the land was promised to them 3,000 years ago, and that's why they want all Palestinians like removed from the face of the earth.
Oh yeah, that's what they said. Sure. Yeah, I'm sure it has nothing
what
to
they
do
believe in.
with Palestinians coming in and slaughtering 1,200 people, mostly civilians, and raping and burning and beheading and kidnapping 251 people. No. That has nothing to do with it, you guys. Can you tell me, why did Israel leave in 2005? What was the purpose of that?
They left in 2005. I didn't
They
know
left
that.
Gaza in 2005 and gave it to the Palestinians. And by the way, they gave them Gaza and they left behind acres of olive trees and greenhouses so that way they can help jumpstart their economy. And the Palestinian Muslims, they burned it all to the ground because they didn't want anything from the Jews. And then they resorted to turning Gaza, which is a very beautiful piece of land, or at least it used to be, they turned it into a terrorist hub. If Israel wanted to keep Gaza, why did they even leave in the first place? Why not just stay and just kick out the
They were
Palestinians?
forced.
No, they weren't. They left on their own accord. They did it for
Well,
peace. They said, we're going to leave. We're going to give this to you as kind of a jump start to see if you can be peaceful. And they fucked it up immediately. 4 months after they left, they voted Hamas into Gaza. 4 months is all it took. And they voted Hamas into Gaza. The Palestinians.
Well, that's just because it's their defense team, but yeah, they're doing too much. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. Please tell me which year Hamas was actually pretty decent.
You're not gonna agree with my answer.
Yeah, just tell me.
I don't know. Like sometimes they're decent, sometimes they're not. I don't think raping people or manslaughtering people is okay, but
Yeah, when
that's
what year were they like pretty good?
I don't know.
Let's see. In
Some of them were good, some of
1987,
them were bad.
they were founded in 1987, immediately joined the first Intifada. They were part of the second Intifada. Let's see. In 2005 or 2006, they slaughter hundreds of Palestinians in a coup to take control, the militant control over Gaza. They kick out the Fatah organization. They pull out of the Oslo Accords. Yeah, I'd love to know what year they were pretty good, pretty nice.
I don't know, but I mean, I think we should all be at peace. Free Palestine.
Do you like going viral?
I don't want to go viral again, but I probably will.
I just, what is your game here? You admit to a lot of things being like, yeah, that's wrong. I didn't know that. Well, what is it that you need to hear before you realize that maybe you're just not on the right side?
I am on the right side. Of course I'm on the right side. I am never going to support Israel.
Imagine everything I told you was true. It is, but let's just assume that it is from your point of view, okay?
Okay.
If what I said is true, in what world do you think you're on the right side?
Because I don't believe that Palestinians should be murdered day by day. And I don't think children should be removed from their parents.
You can support Israel and not support maybe specific actions. You don't have to think a country's perfect to support them.
That's what Israel's doing. I don't support the IDF, and I don't support Israel.
They're not murdering Palestinians. There is collateral damage that happens in warfare, especially when you hide behind your own civilians. That's true, but they're not targeting civilians. They're not like, oh, there's that 6-year-old girl I was looking for, and then like kill her. They're not doing that.
Well, that's what they've been doing. It's just you're just too blind to see it.
You think Israel wants to waste $10,000, $100,000 explosives on that little 6-year-old?
They do that. They've been, oh my gosh, did you see that they spent $25,000, something like that, on a precision bomb to bomb like 2 innocent civilians just to kill civilians?
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. I have a video of it. I wish I could show you, but I'm on my phone.
Oh my god, you have a video of it.
Here.
All right,
oh my gosh, like I wish I could switch to my computer and show
Look,
you.
You've done this before. You show me a video, and then I'm like, "What's the context of that? Why does it start like in the middle?" And you always say the same thing. I don't really know. I don't know why it starts late.
No, I do know. Actually, I do know. Jesus Christ. I'm never gonna support Israel because I can't support them. I mean, why
First
would I
off,
support the
no
country
precision bomb in the world only
hates
costs
the Middle East?
No precision bomb in the world only costs $25,000. I already know you're wrong, but
well, and I don't know. I mean, they're rich. They're funded by America.
What is it? The cost is still the cost.
Well, because they have the money for it. They have the money for like anything. They're rich.
That doesn't.
They're
make
like
the
a first world
cost
country.
different. That doesn't make the cost different. The cost would still not be $25,000. Being rich doesn't make it cheaper. But regardless, it really doesn't matter.
I forgot how much it was. It was like 10K to 25K, something like that. Why are you laughing?
Because you're brainwashed. It's insane how brainwashed you
I'm
are.
not brainwashed. I'm just supporting the right thing.
No, you're not. You're supporting an IRGC proxy group, and you are supporting a USSR disinformation campaign, and you're too dumb to realize that's what you're doing. You even said the IRGC was evil. You said Iran was bad, yet you support their proxies? You think their proxies are good? They're being funded and weaponized by Iran. You think Iran's evil? The Palestinians love them. The Palestinians love them.
No, I never said Iran is evil. Their government is bad. I don't like
right, the government is the one that is funding and weaponizing the groups that Palestinians all love. The Palestinians support all of them.
All of who? The government or what?
Not just Hamas, PIJ as well, PFLP, DFLP, PRC, Army of Islam, Mujahideen brigades, and there's a small amount that support Fatah, but they're pretty unpopular. The ones that are popular are the ones that are being funded by terrorist groups like the IRGC. So you think the IRGC is evil, but somehow you think the Palestinian groups that are funded by them are good?
I'm not gonna hold up. I'm still here. Hold on. I'm just connecting to my computer. You still there? Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I don't know what you said because I was too busy plugging in my computer.
Yeah.
You said
Probably hard to
somehow what is good?
multitask. You think the IRGC is evil, but somehow the groups that they fund and weaponize, they're good.
I don't really have an opinion about that. I just support Palestine because I don't want them getting ethnically cleansed by Israel.
So tell them to stop doing terrorism. Have you guys have you tried that? Have you tried to stop trying to kill Jews? I don't.
Israel's the one killing anyone. They've even attacked like Israeli Jews.
Can you tell
like,
me
they
when
don't care, they're
Israel
attacking them.
started an attack for no reason?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure.
In Lebanon.
So Hezbollah
I'm
rockets
gonna
that
switch-
displaced like 100,000 Israelis out of northern Israel. You don't think that was a reason at all?
Oh, well, I don't know. See, look, Israel bombed a funeral in Lebanon.
Oh, wow. Is that an Instagram post? Oh, that's crazy. Wow. I'm sure that's fucking not propaganda. Wow.
It's not.
Oh, it's
Here,
not.
hold
Yeah.
up.
Oh, cool, cool. You guys, an Instagram post. Well, if I only knew I had to read Instagram to get the real news.
Well, it's a valid source. Where the peace?
Oh, where the peace? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. So viral. They have kafiyas on. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm sure that is very legitimate. Oh, wow. A caption that was put in by the editor of that photo. I'm sure that's real.
It is real. Here.
Oh, yeah.
Look,
No, I bet.
Look what Israel's doing. Look.
Oh, wow. People running. Huh. Oh my gosh, them bombing
That's an
Hezbollah.
unjustified.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. They bombed, it happened today, and they're actually going to do a press release tomorrow. They bombed in 10 minutes over 100 Hezbollah operation centers. In 10 minutes. It was an operation. If you don't like it, how about you guys stop funding terrorists?
I'm not the one funding terror. I mean,
But
I basically am because I'm in America.
you give them win because you justify them. You're like, oh my god, look what they're doing in Lebanon. Are you going to pretend Hezbollah is not doing anything? That Israel's just bombing Lebanon for the fuck of it?
No, Hezbollah is just bombing Israel.
Right, and so Israel's bombing them back. If you don't like it, have you guys tried, I don't know, have you tried not supporting terrorism? You think maybe that might be an option, or is Muslims just prone?
We don't support terrorism. We just support Israel to like not exist anymore. Like,
When has Israel attacked for no reason? Because so far you've given me Hezbollah, right? Which is a reason. You may not care for the reason, but it's a reason. And you told me about October 7th. Yes, good, good. Yes, that doesn't bother me at all. If they're attacking because Hezbollah is attacking them first, that doesn't bother me. See, this is your problem.
This is not Hezbollah.
This is, you don't fucking know what that is. It's impossible. Wait, why is my face
that's
right
actually
there?
a video of a guy from West Bank. He was an innocent guy, and he was. Oh no, wait, no, this is a different one. This video is random apartment building, a random building getting bombed.
You don't know what that is. You don't
it says right
know. Oh my fucking
I do know.
God.
It says
You
right here.
have to be
Here, I
so
can even
fucking dumb. You're
all
saying
my
the
neighbors
person.
here.
You're saying the
Wrong
person
video, my
that
bad.
decided to write what they want. You're telling me that's real?
Here, let me go on a news source. Here.
Oh my god, this is insane. You guys are so fucking brain. If your source is ever Instagram posts, you're just an idiot. I gotta be real.
No, here. I'll give you valid news sources. Here.
Oh my god.
Here, I give you valid news sources. Look.
Sure. What does
Israel
it say?
offered to restrain strikes in Lebanon during U.S.-Iran talks.
What's wrong with
Right here.
that? How is that a bad thing? Do you know what the word restrained means, Sarah?
That's not my name.
Whatever. Do you know what the word restrain means? That means they're gonna dial back on striking
I know what that
Lebanon.
means. Here.
So that's a
Here, I'll
good
show you
thing.
something.
Well, it's
Israel
not a good thing
attacks
for me.
Lebanon. Here, this is CNN. Do you believe CNN
Yes,
news?
of course they attack Lebanon. That's
But
where
that's not
Hezbollah
justified.
is. That's where Hezbollah. Oh my god, there's no fucking
Yeah,
way
but they're
she's
not
serious.
bombing Hezbollah.
Yes,
they're not bombing Hezbollah.
Oh my
Why are you
god. So can
mad?
you tell me why Hezbollah came out and talked about people that they've lost? Who killed them then? Who killed them? Who was it? If it wasn't Israel, who was it?
Who killed who?
Okay, wait. What? Yes. What is? Who killed them? If it wasn't Israel, was it the U.S.? Was it
It was only
Saudi
Israel.
Arabia? Okay, so what? Oh my god.
It was only Israel.
Just so you know, your own source right there said that they're doing operations against Hezbollah. Just FYI. Like your own source that you didn't read, if you scroll down a little bit, it literally said they're doing operations against Hezbollah.
It has nothing. Okay, well, it did have Hezbollah, but they're also attacking buildings too in
Yes,
Lebanon.
that's where Hezbollah operates out of. What do you want
No, it
from
was an
them?
apartment building. Do you think they operate out of an apartment building?
You think Hezbollah doesn't put... First off, they've literally shown videos of them putting missiles, rockets, drones in apartment buildings and civilian buildings.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to pay. Oh my gosh, it's making me pay. I don't want to pay.
I don't care. Sarah,
Okay.
stop showing me random things that you've never
Why
read.
do you keep calling me Sarah? Who told
Rachel,
you that? Who
whatever.
told
I
you my
don't
name is Sarah?
care what your name is. I'm just calling it because I don't know your name. Stop showing
I
me
think you're
things that
saying that
you've
because
never...
someone said.
Sure,
I
I'll
think-
call
I
you
think you're-
Rachel. Fine, I'll call you Rachel then.
Here, no, you don't have to
Stop
call me that.
showing me things that you've never read.
No,
It's
here,
insane.
I read here.
No,
Look,
you've
an
not
Israeli
read any of
barrage
this.
killed. Look, an Israeli barrage killed at least 182
Barrage.
people and injured. Whatever, killed at least 182 people and injured at least 890 across Lebanon.
Local
See?
authorities said, not verified. And on top of that, so what? 182 who? Was it Hezbollah? Was it collaborators? Was it all civilians? What is it?
It is civilians. Israel kills
You
254 in
don't,
Lebanon.
you don't know that. You were just saying that because you want it to be true. You don't
Well,
know
I don't want
this.
it to be true, but it is true because
Based
I don't
off
think
what?
you've
Based
done
off
enough
what?
research.
Based off what? Based off what?
Okay, so one was from the Washington Post. The one
Yes,
was
it
from
said
Al
people.
Jazeera.
How do you know who those people are?
I don't know everyone in
So
Lebanon.
why are you calling them all civilians then? How do you know
Because
that?
it is civilians.
How
if it was
do
Hezbollah,
you
I would have said that.
How do you know that?
Because if it was Hezbollah, I would have said Hezbollah just got killed by
No, because
Israel.
if you read the very next words that you strategically left out, it said local authorities said. So they're not going to say if it's Hezbollah or not. They're just going to say this many people. You don't know who that is. You want it to be true so you can use this to demonize Israel. You don't know that. And you know you
Here,
don't
look.
know that. Oy, Jesus
Look,
Christ.
Tel Aviv is Israel's military launched what it described as its most powerful attacks on Lebanon, killing
Good.
hundreds of. Here, let's see. This says civilians.
Yeah, scroll down.
Killing hundreds of people and turning joy over the ceasefire in Iran into panic.
Okay.
See?
Yeah,
See,
okay,
look,
that
this is
doesn't mean any... Wait,
civilian.
no, keep reading. Keep reading. No, go back up.
Yeah.
That paragraph. The importance... No, back down. The importance of Israel's attacks on Lebanon and how they could lead to the unraveling of the ceasefire was highlighted by Iran's parliament speaker, Mohammed Bagher. Okay, so Iran said this. A key player in the country's current power structure. All right, keep going. French President Emmanuel Macron, who weighed in. I don't care about the French president. I expressed my hope that the ceasefire... Okay, it's still the French president. Go down.
See? This is not
yeah,
fake.
good. Verified
Why are you
videos.
so mad?
Because you're insane. All it says is just people.
Not
You
insane.
don't know what this means. You have no idea. It just says people.
I do know what it means. Yeah,
It
people.
says-
It doesn't say Hezbollah.
Right, it
why are they
doesn't say
killing people?
civilians either.
Yeah, but why are you allowing them to kill people? Why do you still support them even though they kill people?
If you don't like it, stop letting terrorist organizations into your country. If you say that Islam is truly against terrorism, then show it. Stop saying it. Show it. The Lebanese military had 20 years, Rachel, Sarah, whatever, 20 years they had to get rid of Hezbollah since the security resolution of 2006. And they have allowed Hezbollah to increase and bomb Israel every single day since October 8th. The day after the October 7th attacks, Hezbollah started launching on Israel. If you guys don't like it, then fucking do something about it. And if you're not
Well, I
going
can't do anything
to,
about it.
then get the fuck out of the way and allow Israel to do it for you. You have two options if you have a terrorist organization. You have three options. You can support them, but you told me you don't do that, right? So then you're left with two options. Get rid of them out of your country or get the fuck out of the way and let Israel do it for you. Those are your only two options if you don't support the terrorist organizations. And I'm going to choose to believe you. That's it. If you don't support them, either get rid of them yourself or let Israel do it for you. That's your only two options. If you don't want Israel bombing your country, then you should have done this 20 years ago.
I can't do anything about it. I live in America.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the Muslims as a whole.
Well, I mean, they should be doing something, but
And if they don't, then Israel will do it for you. People have been dying in Israel, including elderly, children, civilians, and that is due to from Lebanon, I mean, because of Hezbollah. You cannot say Israel just continue to die and do nothing about it. They're going to do something about it. Guess what? Israel is going to be way harsher every single time. You know why? Because you guys have 52 Muslim states. They have one Jewish state. They don't have the ability to be, oh, we'll be just as nice. No, they don't have that, because if they die, they're done. That's it. There's no more Jewish state, and you've wiped out half of the Jews around the world, just like that. They don't have the ability. You guys can have your shithole countries and kill each other all you want, and you still have 2 billion Muslims. You have 51 other countries if you take out a country. Israel has one. Their Jews have one state. So if you don't like how they respond, then start fixing your own religion. Start fixing your own people. Stop telling the world, we're the religion of peace. We don't like terrorism. But all around the world, you guys support terrorism. It's so weird how every Muslim country in the world has a terrorist organization that they somehow can't get rid of. The sneaky terrorists, we just can't get rid of them.
we don't support terrorism. It's happening, and we're supposed to be the religion of peace, but not everyone is peaceful.
Okay, so let Israel take care of it for you then. Again, you can't have it both ways. You can't say,
How
hey,
are
it's
they gonna
happening.
take care of it? By bombing Palestine?
Yeah, if that's what it takes, then yes,
That's not
absolutely.
Good. They shouldn't be doing that.
Then fix your religion. Not you personally, Muslims as all. Well, okay. Do you think non-Muslims agree with you? Isn't it weird? Muslims, do you agree Muslims?
Not. Your fans are Zionists.
No. I'm not talking about my fans. Do you agree Muslims have a significant problem with Hindus and they're at war with them?
We don't have a war. We don't have a problem with the Hindus. Some do, but I don't. I don't care.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying just significant enough to talk about. Do you agree that Muslims have issues with Hindus?
I don't know.
Yes. Just look at Kashmir if you don't believe me, okay? How about Jews? Yes. How about Christians? Yes. How about Buddhists? Yes. How about other Muslims? Yes. How about atheists, unbelievers? Yes. If you're the common denominator, and everyone has a problem with you and you have a problem with everyone, just maybe you're the problem. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's a coincidence.
I'm not the one hating Hindus, Christians, Muslims.
I'm not talking
Jews
about
or
you.
Anything.
I'm not talking about you.
I know, you're just talking about the Ummah. I know you're talking about the Ummah.
You shouldn't be a Muslim, because unless you're lying to me this whole time. But if you are telling the truth, you would be better off leaving the religion. If you really want to stick to your personal values, this religion is not going to mimic your values.
I believe that I shouldn't leave the religion, and I believe that everyone should know to love each other despite their religion, despite their ethnic background.
Doesn't say that in the Quran. Specifically says that unbelievers are going to have their skin burned off for all of eternity and regrow and then burned off again. Specifically says to not take allies of unbelievers like the Jews and Christians. It specifically says that you should force these people.
War, yeah.
Nope. It even says
you're taking it out of context.
Of course. That's why Muslims have been doing it. That's why Muslims have been doing it since the very, very beginning. They all got it wrong. Muhammad got it wrong. After Muhammad, Abu Bakr got it wrong. Umar got it wrong. Ali got it wrong. The Muslims today got it wrong. The Ottomans got it wrong. The IRGC got it wrong. Saudi Arabia gets it. They're all just, trust me, Islam is perfect, but people just keep getting it wrong. You really want me to believe that?
That's right.
Mashallah.
Well, you're not gonna believe it because you don't like my religion. But I mean, it's just
I've read your religion.
I know you have, but there just needs these Muslims. They just need they need to be taught to love other people.
But it doesn't say to do that in the Quran. It doesn't say to do that. It says that if they're different, like the people of the book, they have to pay a jizya simply because they're not Muslim. And then, by the way, that's the nice thing. If they're just unbelievers straight up and not people of the book, they were slaughtered, right? Or ethnically cleansed. That's the nice version of Islam, was the people of the book. Like, it doesn't, what you're saying, it doesn't say that in the Quran. You think that. I'm glad you do. That's awesome. But your book doesn't think that. The word of Allah.
Not everyone follows the Quran 100%. We're all sinners.
But you should. But I also didn't say I have a problem with Muslims. I don't have a problem with you. You're a Muslim. I don't have a problem with you. I have a problem with Islam. So you can't say, well, I don't follow my book 100%. I don't have a problem with you. I think you, again, as long as you're not lying to me, you sound like a fine person. I'm talking about Islam. What's in the words, the book.
Well, do you believe that the Quran should be changed? I'm not saying it should.
I think it should be thrown out. I think it should be thrown out. I think there should be a reset button. All the good things that are in the Quran.
I'm not inbred, guys. I'm not inbred.
All the good things in the Quran. All the good things in the Quran were stolen from Judaism and Christianity. There's nothing good in the Quran that you can't find in Judaism and Christianity. So
it's because they have similarities. They don't steal it. It's just
no, they stole it. It came later. They stole it. Yeah, they stole it.
Christianity is older than Islam. And Judaism.
That's the point.
Yeah,
correct. Judaism is older than Christianity, and Christianity and Judaism are older than Islam. That's the point. Islam stole it. They took the ideas and put it in their book because it came after.
It's because we also believe in it, yeah. But we don't believe in like everything, obviously. We don't believe in everything that they stand for, obviously. Just some things.
Remember when God revealed to the angels, I am with you, so grant the believers resolve. I shall cast terror into the hearts of the unbelievers. So strike above the necks and strike their every finger, for they defied God and his messenger. And whoso defies God and his messenger, God is severe in retribution. Here it is, so taste it. For the unbelievers, the torment of the fire. I read that word for word.
It's because during war.
Where does it say that? Where does it say that? Where?
It probably will say that later on, or probably said it earlier.
Well, if it says it later on, then it would be in the context of that chapter, but okay.
You're just taking it out of context. That's just only during war.
Yeah, how do you know if I'm taking it out of context? How do you know I'm taking it out of context? You agree that you never even read this. So how do you know I'm taking it out of context? How do you know that?
I've talked to people about it. I've talked to people about it because after our talk, it really made me think. And so I would talk to other people about Islam, and they would tell me like.
Let me guess. Other Muslims.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they told you the truth. I'm sure it was 100%. Here we go. Look at this one. This is 929. The Jews say Ezra is the son of God, which isn't true, while the Christians say Christ is the son of God. This is what they say from their very mouths, thereby agreeing with the speech of the unbelievers who came before them. May God strike them down, and how they pervert the truth.
During war, yeah.
No, it says may God strike them down.
For what?
For believing not Islam, essentially.
For non-believing? Not believing.
Essentially, because it says they take the words, the speech of the unbeliever. So effectively, not believing in what Islam believes, essentially.
Well, yeah, it does say you can kill a non-believer, but I don't think I should be doing that or anyone else should, but that's what it says in the Quran.
Isn't it weird that it says that God should strike down Christians for believing in Christ? But isn't that kind of weird? Because the only reason they believe in Christ is because God, Allah, according to Islam, altered the face of somebody else to be crucified in the place of Christ. So he tricked all the people in believing that Christ was crucified, and now he's going to come down and punish them for believing his trick. Isn't that kind of fucked up? Like, could you imagine if you were tricked and then you were punished for eternity for it?
Well, that'd be pretty crazy, but I can't control what happened a long time ago. Also, why does your chat hate me, guys? I'm not evil, and I'm not inbred. I don't know why y'all keep saying that.
I don't read my chat.
I don't know why they think that.
A lot of Muslims are inbred.
I'm not inbred. I think that's weird and gross.
If you look at like the top 10 countries that do first cousin or worse marriage, almost all of them are Muslim. Pakistan's number one. In fact, in Pakistan, there is more cousin marriages than there are normal marriages. Like it's 60 to 70% are cousin marriages. Yeah.
That's so weird.
Did you know your prophet married his daughter-in-law?
What?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep. Look at Zaid, his adopted son. He said Allah wants you to divorce her, so he forced his son to divorce her, and then he took her as his wife.
Well, that's crazy.
And then when people called him out for it, they're like, hey, isn't this kind of like marrying your daughter? He then made a rule. He said, oh, adoption doesn't count, so he's not really my son. That's why, by the way, if you didn't know, Muslims don't really adopt today, because still to
They
this day,
can.
I'm not saying it literally never happens, but it's very, very rare. And so the reason is because Muhammad, he said, and it's still to this day in Islam, that adoption doesn't really count. And then you can go look up this hadith. There was a time where he goes to a guy named Salim, who was an adopted son of a woman. The day that Muhammad said adoption doesn't count, she had to start covering herself, because no, you don't have to cover your hair to your son. But now that Muhammad said he's not really your son, she started covering herself because of the law, right? And so she went to Muhammad and said, hey, what am I supposed to do? Do I have to cover myself forever in front of my son, but you say he's not my son because he's adopted? Do you know what Muhammad told her? He said, have him suckle your breast a few times, like breastfeeding, and then he'll be your son again. And she said, but he's a grown man, he's an adult. And he said, just do it and he'll be your son again. So he told a whole group of adopted sons to suckle the breasts of their adopted mother, or their mother, effectively.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that's your prophet.
And they're old too. Like you're only supposed to breastfeed a baby. He's not like someone mature.
Yeah, that's something your prophet said. It's in Sahih Muslim, I believe.
Well, I mean, that's crazy. But also, I don't think that people should be marrying cousins. But you do know that like anyone could do that. Like in Alabama, they do that.
Yeah, but we don't call
They
them
marry
prophets.
siblings.
we don't call them
Well,
prophets. That's
I
the
know.
difference. You're right.
I know, but that's weird. I don't think anyone should be incesting. That's gross. I hate that that's normal. Shouldn't be normal. Nick, she's
Well.
not listening to you. She's reading the comments. Skip. Bro, it's crazy you always have 600, 100 live viewers. Whatever. Please tell her you will not talk with her again until she reads the Quran so she can educate herself. Well, you just sent him $5 to say that.
You should read the Quran. Let me get these super chats out of the way. Actually, I've missed some.
Yeah, let's read some.
Let's see. Kamata. Wait, I LOL'd every time that frog said. Wait, hold on. I missed a couple of these. Have you tried the political compass test? Yeah, I have. I can show you guys the results in a little bit.
How do I read
Pingu
the super
says ignorant. You can. I can only filter. Ignorant evil. Enjoy reading the chat, Sarah.
That's
Billy
not my name. Why
says-
does everyone keep calling me Sarah and Rachel? Oh my gosh. And
Billy,
Aisha.
thanks for the super chat. Billy says, "Stop it, Sarah. Stop it." Eval says, "She is evil. She likes the attention."
I'm not evil, and I don't like the attention.
Sammy says, "Imagine talking to inbred people your entire life and having it as your normal reference, and then you talk to Nick and can't understand anything."
Oh my gosh, I'm not inbred. It's just, it's not that I don't understand everything. It's just I need to educate myself more because I haven't read the Quran fully. I've read parts of it. I need to finish the whole thing.
Bronca says, "Momo likes to dress up in girls' clothes also." That's true. There's a hadith about him dressing up in girls' clothes. It's Muhammad. Or sorry, how do you say it? You say it with the accent. Muhammad.
You can just say Muhammad.
No, you made fun of me that first time. That first video you went viral on, you're like, Muhammad. The Sal says, "Bruh, it's crazy." What happened to your glasses, by the way?
My glasses? I just wear them when I don't have my contacts in.
Bruh, it's crazy. You always have 600 to 1,000 live viewers, always at only 37,000 subs. Just wait. I mean, it's a fairly new YouTube account. I really didn't start doing YouTube legitimately until like a few months ago. Just wait when you get 100,000. Give me a loan, Habibi, when you get rich. Okay.
You got famous really quick.
Yeah, it was the Sneeko debate, but at least for YouTube. Token Trups, please tell her that you will not talk. Oh yeah, I already read this one. You should read the Quran. Lasau, in 2 years, this girl won't be Islamic and love Jewish people in Israel. Mark my words. Come to the light side.
I'll always be Muslim.
My Arab sister.
I'll always be Muslim.
Brendane, she's cute, but tell her you're married. She knows I'm married.
I know he's married, and I respect that. I don't want to do anything with him. He can keep his wife.
Oh, thank you for your permission.
Yeah, you're welcome. And plus, you're way older than me anyway. You're like, what, like 30 something?
That's true. And also, I just wouldn't get with a Muslim.
And I wouldn't get with someone that's not Muslim. So it works out.
You guys stop being
Your
weird
faith
about
seems
sexuality, all right? She's a weirdo, but I don't think she's like that.
How am I a weirdo?
Maybe weirdo wasn't the nice word. It's I think you're just I just think you're brainwashed. I really do. I think you're brainwashed, and I think it's sad.
I don't think I'm brainwashed.
Yosemite
just both believe in
says, yeah, but I have facts on my side. Yosemite says, ask her if she would ever visit Israel. Would you ever visit Israel?
No, only Palestine. And when it becomes free.
Okay.
Please tell her I am glad USA spent millions to save her and her family from Islam. Glad she is in a Christian country and now have freedom. She should not use that privilege to support terror in the world. I don't support terror, okay? And I don't want to become a Christian. I like the religion, but I don't want to be Christian. I don't believe in it.
What's wrong with Christianity?
But thanks for sending him $9.99. What?
What's wrong with Christianity?
Nothing wrong with it. It's just I don't believe in the Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
You can be a non-Trinitarian Christian.
Isn't that like where you believe in the Holy Trinity?
No, that's Trinitarian Christians, which is most Christians, but there are technically Christianity denominations that are non-Trinitarian. They do not believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. They do, of course, still believe in Jesus. Or no, maybe they believe... I don't know much about non-Trinitarian. Maybe they still believe he's the Son, but not, like, he's not divine. Maybe that's it. They're not very common, so I don't really know so much of their beliefs. I just know there are non-Trinitarian Christians.
I don't know. I don't want to believe in that.
Yeah, you just rather believe in pedophilia and women beating and anti-Jew Christian and
no, I'm not anti-Jew at all.
You're not anti-Jew at all?
No, I don't hate the Jews.
So why wouldn't you visit Israel ever? You don't have to support the government to visit the Jewish people in Israel.
Well, because I don't think they'd even let me in. I mean, I have Iraqi
Yeah, they would.
citizenship.
You can use your American passport and you can get in.
Well, I look Iraqi, don't I? I don't think they're gonna let me in.
You look pretty white. You understand, like, you cannot walk throughout Israel and not see a hijabi. Like, do you think, like, they just like, persecute... Yeah, but...
I know there's Palestinian hijabis.
They're all over, especially in Jerusalem. You won't walk 5 steps
know.
without seeing one. Like, you act like they fucking hate Muslims and they're just, like, persecuting them all over. They're everywhere. They own shops. They own... They're doctors. They're judges. They're the same people. They're the same. Tell me a country, an Islamic country, that treats the Jews as well as the Jews treat the Arabs in Israel.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think there is any. There's a lot of countries that hate the Jews.
You know,
a lot that hate the Jews.
We agree with that. Yeah, mostly Muslim ones.
I'm possibly.
Yosemite, don't Muslims believe a spirit lives in black box? Kind of, but not. It's not a spirit so much. It's they do believe in the space rock though, for sure. The Sal, mark my words, this kid will be a junior Nick. She will end up writing a book, How I Left Islam and How I Woke Up to Our Lord and Savior Nick Mataush.
No, oh my gosh. First of all, Nick Mattel is not a prophet. Second of all, I'm not going to leave Islam. And third of all, what else did he say? What else did he say? I forgot. I'm not a junior. I'm a freshman in college.
She will leave Islam one day, and
no,
one
I won't.
Day, yeah,
no, never. Will. No. Wallah, I'll always be Muslim there.
Okay. One day you and I are going to be... I do speaking panels all the time. Which, by the way, for those that are in Toronto, in Canada, I will be there May 17th on a speaking panel for some big thing that's going on. I don't remember what day it is. Or, no, I don't remember what day it is. I don't remember what the organization's called. But there's a big Zionist convention with a bunch of Jews and Zionists. Ben Shapiro will be there, and I will be on a panel, one of the alternative panels. He's the keynote speaker. What do you think of Ben Shapiro?
Are you going to be like... Ben Shapiro. Wait, I think I know that guy. Hold on. I have to Google him. Let me see if I recognize his face. Does he stand for Zionism?
He is pro-Israel, that's true.
Oh, then I don't support his beliefs.
He's a conservative speaker.
Yeah, I just Googled that, said that. I don't support Zionism, so I don't like what he believes in.
You don't support that Jews have the right to self-determine in their indigenous homeland?
It's not their indigenous homeland. It's originally Palestine.
Originally, really?
Yeah.
So prior to Israel, Palestine was an independent nation?
It was a state, I
Right.
think state or nation, one of those.
You think it was the
But
same thing, but you think it's you think they were independent, it was Palestine, sovereign nation?
well, there was Arabs and Jews and Muslims.
Okay, but you said Palestine was there originally, which means from the very start.
Yeah.
Okay, so Canaan is what? What is Canaan?
Oh, Canaan. I forgot what that is. We learned about that in history class. I forgot
It
about
wasn't
that.
Palestine. What about the kingdom of Israel and Judea?
That's like biblical. I don't believe in the Bible.
But it's been historically proven as well. The Merneptah Stele talks about Israel. Also, the Tel Dan Stele that talks about the house of David. All these things talk about this. So it's also historical. So you don't... Where was Palestine during that time? How about during the Roman occupation when Josephus was writing stuff? Like, where was Palestine? How come he didn't write about Palestine?
Well, because it was there. I don't know why you didn't write about Palestine, but it's always been there. And
Based off of
what
what?
was I...
Where are you getting this idea from that it's
history.
always been there? What history?
History.
Josephus was a historian.
Well, because what's it called? Israel became a state in 1948. So, like,
Real quick, can you
how
Google...
could it have been a state then?
Sure. Can you Google Palestine's independence? So you're right. Israel's independence was 1948. Google Palestine's independence and read it out loud for the class.
For the class, it's crazy. Okay, Palestine's independence. Here, let me switch my camera so you know I'm not making it up.
I'll just know if you just don't say it. Go ahead. No, scroll
Okay.
to the right. Look to the right. Look to the right. No,
This
go
is
back.
the
It was
AI
right there.
overview.
Yeah, but just look
Are
to
you
the
gonna trust
right.
the AI overview?
Yeah, it's fine because it pulls from the encyclopedia. Look to the right. Move
Okay.
your camera. No, go up to the right. There you go. Right there. Look, first
Okay.
line at the very right. What does it say?
Palestinian Declaration of Independence was proclaimed on November 15th, 1988.
So that's 40 years after Israel.
Well, yeah, because they gained independence because of Hamas, but
No,
they
it
were there
wasn't because
before
of
that.
Hamas. Hamas was not... Yasser Arafat has nothing to do with Hamas.
It's never been an independent sovereign state. Oh, that's
Well, that's
Wikipedia.
also
We shouldn't
true.
trust that.
That's also true. But even if you're going with independence like you did with Israel, it would still predate Palestine.
Hey, let's Google it. Was it originally Palestine
I gotta end the
or
live in 3
Israel?
minutes, so make it quick.
Okay. Before the establishment of Israel in 1948, the region was not an independent country called Palestine, but rather a territory administered by the British.
Right.
And previously the Ottoman Empire, where the land was inhabited by the Arab Palestinians and Jews. The state of Israel was established in 1948 following a UN partition plan. See, it was
No, first
Palestine.
off,
See, look.
a couple things. Okay, well, I can debunk that in a second. But first off, you said originally. Okay, you just read something that debunked you. It said it's never been a nation or a state or whatever you want to call it. Okay, it's never been
Because
ever.
It wasn't always called Palestine, but it was originally their land.
You're right. It
was
used to be
originally
called
the Arab
Israel.
land.
That's true. It used to be called Israel.
Well, no, it wasn't always called Israel till like.
No, I didn't say it was always called Israel. I said it
48?
used to be called Israel.
Yeah, but
Thanks for the
it
super chat,
originally
the
belonged to the Arabs.
Sal. Tell this kid we Arabs do not come from the Levant, North Africa, or Iraq. History isn't a fake thing. I love being Arab, but why would I hate Israel with all their history? I'm no Zionist, but Israel is history. You can't run from it. Yeah, where do you think... He's right. Where do you think Arabs come from? They come from Arabia. You know where Arabia is?
Yeah. Yeah. I come from Arabia.
Right, you do. Originally, where is Arabia? It's definitely not in Israel.
Middle East.
No. This right here is Arabia. That's Arabia.
Yeah, and then it expanded over time.
No, I agree. Muslims started colonizing over time, but Arabia is still to this day that. That is Arabia. That's it.
I know,
Israel is up here, not down here.
Yeah. But it's inverted, so yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat. He said, read Quran 544 to her. It says,
Oh my
Torah
gosh, it's
is
gonna be
good.
something so bad.
Let's see.
It's gonna be something like...
We have revealed the Torah, in which, that's the Jewish book, just so you know, in which there is guidance and light. Prophets who surrender to God were to judge in accordance with it for the Jews, as did the rabbis and scholars, those who were made to memorize the book of God and who were its witnesses. So fear not mankind, but fear me, and do not sell away my verses for a paltry sum. Whoso judges not in accordance with what God revealed, they are the unbelievers. In the Torah, we decreed upon them life for life. Okay, whatever. All right, I'm ending the live. I got to do work.
Okay, are you gonna clip me?
Probably. I don't know.
Okay, please don't. But anyways, bye bye.
Okay, bye. I mean, now I'm gonna clip her because she said don't, and because I know she's still listening. Because I guess she watches my lives. Ah. I love how she knows it's going on Instagram. Thanks to Sal. Tell this child she owes me money trying to teach her our Arab history. I want it in cash or she'd be swimming with the fishes or I'm dating her mom. She knows it's going to be bad. I would never think that if someone pulled out the Bible. Facts. Bro, dating her mom is crazy. Please don't clip me, tee hee hee hee. That's funny. She came here for the fame? I don't think so, guys. Because if that was her goal, it's really bad fame. Not very good. I guess some people like it even if they look bad. I don't know, you might be right. That's crazy. Anyways, I got banned on TikTok again. Dude, TikTok is just gonna go away. I don't get it. I mean, I do. Maybe. I don't know. TikTok used to never, ever, ever ban me. Like, there's a lot of shit we could say and it wouldn't ban. Now, it's like every 4 or 5 days, feels like. Well, it is what it is. TikTok's lame anyways. It is lame, dude. It is lame. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna lose my TikTok, which sucks. I've had this live account for a couple years now. Yosemite, what's latest on X? Oh yeah, good point. All right, guys, we'll quickly go over X. Yeah, I'll upload the debate on the YouTube account. I'll upload it. All right, let's see what we got here. I already showed this. This is interesting. This is showing the trends off of not just X. It's like Google Trends, right? Of Nick Fuentes, Candace Owens, and Tucker Carlson. And it kind of shows, it's just kind of interesting. It shows like a general gist of like how they've kind of fallen off, right? From, looks like this goes to, wait, hold on one sec. Sorry, guys. One sec. Man, what the hell? There we go. Why isn't it showing my cursor? I literally put capture cursor. You guys can't see my cursor, huh? I don't know. The capture cursor is checked. Whatever. Anyways, it's just kind of interesting to show how much they've fallen off. Candace kind of only spikes sort of like when she just comes up with a new little conspiracy, but she falls off too. It's kind of interesting. Anyways, this was interesting too. This is Iran's losses during the 38 days of war. Let me pull my mic over here so you guys can hear me better. Assassination of the supreme leader and 450 commanders. Jeez. Jesus. Destruction of the parliament building. Destruction of the assembly of experts. Destruction of the television building. Killing of 11,000 soldiers. Jeez. Destruction of 250 air defense systems. Destruction of 4 airports. Destruction of 16 military airports. 14 air bases. Pars Petrochemical Complex, B1 Bridge, Sharif University, steel factories, destruction of Golistan Palace. Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know if it's Golistan or Golistan. 16 oil refineries are bombed, destruction of 51 warships, and 3 oil tankers. Get fucking fucked, you little fucking Islamist mother. Whatever. Actually, I'm not on TikTok. I can say that, right? Fucking goat fucking Islamists, get out of my fucking country, fuck asses. Oh yeah, the political compass test results. You know what? Remind me tomorrow. Maybe I'll take it in front of you guys. Because I don't remember if I have the political compass stuff anymore. Like, I'm sure I took a screenshot, but I'd have to find it. Essentially where I was, I'll show you guys where I was. Political compass. Like, let me just, like, look up a general... Okay, this one's obviously not mine, but I'm just going to use it for... Sorry, one sec. Window. There we go. So, like, this is, like, the political compass. Here's one right here. I was essentially... Fuck, you can't see my cursor. Why the fuck wouldn't it show the cursor? Literally says capture cursor. I don't get it. This is bullshit. This is bullshaka. Okay, I don't know how you guys can't see my cursor. It's really pissing me off. But I was about 2 or 3 ticks from the right. Like I was right, but not like literally all the way. Like, you see these gray lines? Go to the very far right and then count like 1, 2, maybe it was 2 or 3 gray lines. And I was a little bit more libertarian than authoritarian. But I wasn't like super libertarian. I wasn't like far down. Cursor, I barely know her. That's funny. Maybe remind me tomorrow if I feel like it. Maybe I'll do the test in front of you guys, because it was like a year ago I did the test, or at least 6 months ago. Maybe things have changed a bit. I saw it. You're just hiding it. You saw the cursor? Maybe it's just not showing up on mine. You have to open pick in new window. Is that what it is? Oh, well, whatever. Just remind me tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it. Much love from UAE. Thanks, Chris. I'll visit UAE one day. Anyways, Joe Kent got called out by a fellow Green Beret. Essentially, Joe Kent said this right here. He said, we can address Iranian... Oh, sorry. There we go. Wait, what the fuck is happening? Whatever. Anyways, we can address Iranian terror. Sorry, one sec, guys. I'm trying to fix... Where's the full screen? Oh, there it is. As Trump did against Soleimani, I think that's supposed to say. Iran responded to this by stopping their proxies from attacking us under Trump until the beginning of the war. Obviously, that was a lie. And so he got called out by this guy who said, Joe Kent, my man, we all know this isn't correct. Iranian proxies shot rockets at me personally every single day for 6 months in 2020. And then he shows the pictures. Oh, they put the community note. Good. So yeah, this was obviously AI. I mean, just fucking look at it. Jesus Christ, that just looks like that's so AI that it makes actual other AI photos not AI. Like, that's how obviously AI this is. This girl goes, "This is the height of patriotism I've ever witnessed in my adult life." I said, yeah, she's right. The Iranian patriotism we keep hearing about is only at its height if it is an AI-generated image and posted while there's an internet blackout. Thanks, Damien, for the super chat. Let's check this out.
About Iran, sir. So let me just say, given you guys are going to ask about Iran, let me just say a few things actually. So, number one, I think it's very important for the American media to be honest with the American people on this particular issue, because it affects not just, the normal issues of public policy. It actually affects peace and war. And here's what I mean. So in the past couple of days, I've seen a lot of reporting from the American media about the 10-point proposal that the Iranians have made. Now, as I know, because I've been involved in this, there are 3 different 10-point proposals at least that I've seen floating around. The first 10-point proposal was something that was submitted, and we think, frankly, was probably written by ChatGPT, that was submitted to Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner. That immediately went in the garbage. And
ChatGPT.
There was a second 10-point proposal that was much more reasonable, that was based on some back and forth between us, between the Pakistanis and the Indians. That is the 10-point proposal that the president was referencing in his truth yesterday. And then
We don't have to listen to the whole thing. Essentially, long story short, what he's saying is that everyone talking about the 10-point proposal that you see on X that's saying America agreed to is not the actual 10-point proposal. Oh, this was funny. This guy right here goes, "I was 10 when bombs began falling on Beirut. I'm 60. How much can the Lebanese people suffer?" Ugh. And scene. Anyway, so I put, okay, so that's 1976, right? Because he said he was 10, he's 60 now, so that's 50 years. To 2026 minus 50 is 1976. I said, so when the PLO was active in Beirut, and Beirut was split between the Christian and Muslim militias, literally in 1976, Christians were fighting the invasion of Muslims, and Beirut was quite literally split. And so that's what he's talking about. Yeah, you want to know why bombs are falling on your fucking country? Because a bunch of Islamists took it over. And now your country's a fucking shithole. It was great when it was Christian. Like, are they so... Like, oh my God, I'm about to crash out, dude. Like, do they not get it? Do they not go... And then, by the way, Hezbollah was formed not long after that. Like, big coincidence. Like, do they not get... It's so funny, you know? You got these people, like Sarah we were talking to earlier, Rachel, Sarah, whatever her name is. And then you got this guy, Peter Dow, whatever. It's like they're like, oh, what a coincidence. The bombs were falling on this specific year. Yeah, I wonder why. What is wrong with these fucktards, dude? Anyways, this is hilarious, dude. I love this. This kid's actually Israeli. And it's funny how many people love this guy. He fucking destroys James Fish back here. And he does it in the way that is just funny, too, because this kid is just hilarious.
You recently lost a lawsuit and decided you didn't have to pay your lawyer. How much are you going to have to pay your next lawyer to defend you against him, and then the next one when you lose again?
But let me ask you, if we went to Five Guys and you ordered a double cheeseburger and they gave you just 2 buns without any cheese or any burger, would you pay them?
Five Guys is not a lawyer.
I
The
know,
cooks
that's,
are not
that's the
lawyers.
point. It's called an analogy.
A few moments later.
If you lose the governor's election, will you be reimbursing all your donors?
That would assume that I was getting paid for running, which I'm not.
But they donated for you to win, not lose. It's like going to Five Guys and you order a burger and they don't give you a bun.
That's a fair point.
You recently lost a lawsuit.
Oh, fucking Matan. What a fucking... I love that dude. I think this kid is American. He's just doing an accent. No, he's Israeli. His name's Matan. I mean, I'm sure he's American too. I'm not saying he's not American. I'm just saying. But it's just... it's just like he uses comedy to own people. It's kind of hilarious. It's kind of like going to Five Guys. Oh, fucking Jack Posebig, whatever. Fucking, what a retard. We're not on TikTok, so I can say that. He goes, why don't you go fight them yourselves? No one's stopping you. Speaking to, effectively, Israel. I don't get these fucking people. They're the first. I'll just read what I put. It's so funny. The same people that tell Israel just keep going yourself then are the same people that cry and whine that Israel continues strikes after. It's like a lose-lose. Thanks to 70 for the super chat. Can you play that guy who does Tucker skits? That's me, bro. Talking about Ami Kozak. It's so crazy, dude. It's insane. Like, they're like, oh, why don't you go fight your own wars? And Israel's like, hey, we're going to continue on striking Lebanon. Oh, why aren't you fucking holding the ceasefire, Israel? Like, what? What the fuck? These guys are just fucking insane when it comes to Israel. They just cannot fucking think rationally. I'll fucking say it. Israel's doing what the West has lost a long time ago. Pretty much after World War II. I don't know. We lost it. We lost the ability to finish wars. And you guys, look, I love my country. I served for 12 years. But we can't fix a problem until we recognize it as a problem. And it is. The West as a whole, but I'm willing to accept the West being lost, but not America. We need to get back to winning wars again. Not just, you know, winning but not finishing. Like, I guess we're winning. Yeah, sure, for sure. Iran lost. Like, even if the war stopped today and it doesn't go back to it, of course. Like, Iran lost. I'm not denying that. So anyone taking my words wrong, don't. But I guess I shouldn't have said winning. Finishing. We need Nick to react and debunk every video from Myron. Do you want me to get a fucking aneurysm? Since he's scared to debate, repost until Nick or Mod sees this. Yeah, I'll watch once in a while, but you gotta give me a break, all right? I'll get an aneurysm if I keep doing that. Yeah, Trump over here saying right here, well, we will be a very productive regime change. Stop saying it, dude. There was no fucking regime change, all right? Look, I love you, President Trump. You're great. I support you. You're doing a great job. But not yet, at least. Maybe you have something up your sleeve, but as of right now, there is no regime change. Stop it. I put, does Mehdi always strawman Mehdi Hassan? Like, I've been increasingly starting to listen to him because, you know, he's the guy that wrote Win Every Argument, and he just strawmans every point. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. Okay? Zelensky, yes, that's Zelensky, put, it is unfortunate that the UN Security Council has once again failed to demonstrate effectiveness and act decisively in the face of such a global threat as the Iranian regime's blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. No one should be allowed to block such globally significant sea. All right? That's what Zelensky said. This is what Mehdi said in response. It's astonishing that you, a world leader whom many respected for standing up to an illegal attack on your country, now supports an illegal attack on another country. It completely kills your credibility. Right now, Iran is Ukraine. You may not like to hear that, but that's a fact. That is literally the definition of a straw man. Where the fuck? Someone point to me where the fuck Zelensky even said anything. I'm not saying he does or doesn't support the attacks in Iran. I hope he does, and I'll get to that in a second. But before I do, it doesn't matter. He's answering this argument. Where the fuck? He said they should open up the Strait of Hormuz. Where the fuck did he say this? What Mehdi Hassan is saying. Where the fuck did he say that? He did it. You straw man literally. And I'm not lying. I have been increasingly starting to listen to Mehdi Hassan. And I realize this guy is just a retard. So many people are like, they deified this guy on the pro-Pally side. Like, he's really just some great debater. If anyone hasn't seen my YouTube video debunking him, you should watch that. But he's not. He fucking sucks at debating. He strawmans almost every significant argument. I'm not even kidding. It is so much. And by the way, you fucking idiot, Mehdi, Iran is supplying weapons to Russia that is using it against Ukraine. How fucking dare you say Iran is Ukraine? You fucking Islamist fucking bootlicker piece of shit. The fuck out of the fucking country, dude. You're so stupid. You're so fucking dumb. Sometimes I like getting banned on TikTok because then I get to go off. Anyways, that's it. That's the last of it. Here's also the video on X of me debunking Mehdi. On the retard word again, it's funny. Yeah, he's a fucking retard. Thanks, Sal. Appreciate the super chat. All right, y'all. I'm out. Thanks for sticking with me a little longer. And God bless the United States of America. Also, check this out, you guys. Oh, sorry. Let me
Freedom is not a gift from government. Freedom is a gift from God.
It's Mount Rushmore. Heber Hammer gave this to me. It's Mount Rushmore, but with Trump, and when you touch his head.
We are transferring power from Washington, D.C., and giving it back to you, the people.
Pretty based. Peace out, y'all.